It brings the glorious era in front of you again. Friends, the nation has entered the Amrit Kal of the next 25 years. Our Pravasi Bharatiyas have significant place in this journey. India's unique global vision and its important role in the global order will be strengthened by you people. साथियों, हमारे यहां कहा जाता है स्वदेशो भुवनत्रयम्, अर्थात हमारे लिए पूरा संसार ही हमारा स्वदेश है। मनुष्य मात्र ही हमारा बंधु बांधव है। इसी वैचारिक बुनियाद पर हमारे पूर्वजों ने भारत के सांस्कृतिक विस्तार को आकार दिया था। हम दुनिया के अलग अलग कोनों में गए। हमने सभ्यताओं के समागम की अनंत संभावनाओं को समझा। हमने सदियों पहले वैश्विक व्यापार की असाधारण परंपरा शुरू की थी। हम असीम लगने वाले समंदरों के पार गए। अलग अलग देशों, अलग अलग सभ्यताओं के बीच व्यावसायिक संबंध कैसे साझी समृद्धि के रास्ते खोल सकती हैं, भारत ने और भारतीयों ने करके दिखाया। आज अपने करोड़ों प्रवासी भारतीयों को जब हम ग्लोबल मैप पर देखते हैं तो कई तस्वीरें एक साथ उभरती हैं। दुनिया के इतने अलग अलग देशों में जब भारत के लोग एक कॉमन फैक्टर की तरह दिखते हैं तो वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की भावना उसके साक्षात दर्शन होते हैं। दुनिया के किसी एक देश में जब भारत के अलग अलग प्रांतों, अलग अलग क्षेत्रों के लोग मिलते हैं तो एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत का सुखद एहसास भी होता है। दुनिया के अलग अलग देशों में जब सबसे शांतिप्रिय, लोकतांत्रिक और अनुशासित नागरिकों की चर्चा होती है तो मदर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी होने का भारतीय गौरव अनेक गुना बढ़ जाता है। और जब हमारे इन प्रवासी भारतीयों के योगदान का विश्व आकलन करता है तो उसे सशक्त और समर्थ भारत, इसकी आवाज सुनाई देती है। इसलिए ही तो मैं आप सभी को, सभी प्रवासी भारतीयों को विदेशी धरती पर भारत का राष्ट्रदूत, ब्रांड एम्बेसडर कहता हूं। सरकारी व्यवस्था में राजदूत होते हैं। भारत की महान विरासत में आप राष्ट्रदूत होते हैं। फ्रेंड्स, योर रोल as India's brand ambassador is diverse. You are brand ambassadors of Make in India. You are brand ambassadors of yoga and Ayurveda. You are also brand ambassadors of India's cottage industries and handicrafts. At the same time, you are also brand ambassadors of India's millets. You would already know that 2023 has been declared by the United Nations as the International Year of Millets. I appeal to you to take some millets products with you while returning. You also have another important role to play In these rapidly changing times, you are the people who will address the world's desire to know more about India. Today, the whole world is waiting and watching India keenly with great interest and curiosity. It is important to understand why I'm saying this. साथियों, पिछले कुछ वर्षों में भारत ने विकास की जो गति प्राप्त की है, जो उपलब्धियां हासिल की हैं, वो असाधारण है, अभूतपूर्व है। जब भारत कोविड महामारी के बीच कुछ महीनों में ही स्वदेशी वैक्सीन बना लेता है, जब भारत अपने नागरिकों को 220 करोड़ से ज्यादा वैक्सीन डोज मुफ्त लगाने का रिकॉर्ड बनाता है, जब वैश्विक अस्थिरता के बीच भी भारत विश्व की उभरती अर्थव्यवस्था बनता है, जब भारत विश्व की बड़ी इकोनॉमी से कॉम्पीट करता है, टॉप 5 इकोनॉमी में शामिल होता है, जब भारत दुनिया का तीसरा सबसे बड़ा स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम बनता है, जब मोबाइल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जैसे क्षेत्रों में, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के क्षेत्र में मेक इन इंडिया का डंका बजता है, जब भारत अपने दम पर तेजस फाइटर प्लेन, एयरक्राफ्ट कैरियर, आईएनएस विक्रांत और अरिहंत जैसी न्यूक्लियर सबमरीन बनाता है, तो स्वाभाविक है दुनिया और दुनिया के लोगों में क्यूरियोसिटी होती है कि भारत क्या कर रहा है, कैसे कर रहा है। लोग जानना चाहते हैं कि भारत की स्पीड क्या है, स्केल क्या है, भारत का फ्यूचर क्या है। इसी तरह जब कैशलेस इकोनॉमी की बात होती है, फिनटेक की चर्चा होती है, तो दुनिया ये देखकर हैरान में है कि विश्व के 40% रियल टाइम डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन भारत में होते हैं। जब स्पेस के फ्यूचर की बात होती है, तो भारत की चर्चा स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी के मोस्ट एडवांस देशों में होती है। भारत एक बार में 100 सैटेलाइट लॉन्च करने का रिकॉर्ड बना रहा है। सॉफ्टवेयर और डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी के क्षेत्र में हमारी ताकत दुनिया देख रही है। आप में से बहुत से लोग भी इसका बहुत बड़ा जरिया है। भारत का ये बढ़ता हुआ सामर्थ्य, भारत का ये दमखम, भारत की जड़ों से जुड़े हर व्यक्ति का सीना चौड़ा कर देता है। वैश्विक मंच पर आज भारत की आवाज, भारत का संदेश, भारत की कही बात एक अलग ही मायने रखती है। भारत की ये बढ़ती है ताकत आने वाले दिनों में और ज्यादा बढ़ने वाली है, और इसलिए भारत के प्रति जिज्ञासा, भारत के प्रति क्यूरियोसिटी भी और बढ़ेगी। और इसलिए विदेश में रहने वाले भारतीय मूल के लोगों की, प्रवासी भारतीयों की जिम्मेदारी भी बहुत बढ़ जाती है। आपके पास आज भारत के बारे में जितनी व्यापक जानकारी होगी, उतना ही आप दूसरों को भारत के बढ़ते सामर्थ्य के बारे में बता पाएंगे और तथ्यों के आधार पर बता पाएंगे। मेरा आग्रह है कि आपके पास कल्चरल और स्पिरिचुअल जानकारी के साथ साथ भारत की प्रगति की अपडेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन होनी चाहिए। साथियों, आप सबको ये भी पता है, इस वर्ष भारत दुनिया के G20 समूह की अध्यक्षता भी कर रहा है। भारत इस जिम्मेदारी को एक बड़े अवसर के रूप में देख रहा है। हमारे लिए ये दुनिया को भारत के बारे में बताने का अवसर है। ये दुनिया के लिए भारत के अनुभवों से सीखने का, पुराने अनुभवों से सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर की दिशा तय करने का अवसर है। हमें G20 केवल एक डिप्लोमेटिक इवेंट नहीं, बल्कि जन भागीदारी का एक ऐतिहासिक आयोजन बनाना है। इस दौरान विश्व के विभिन्न देश भारत के जन जन के मन में अतिथि देवो भव की भावना का दर्शन करेंगे। आप भी अपने देश से आ रहे प्रतिनिधियों से मिलकर उन्हें भारत के बारे में बता सकते हैं। इससे उन्हें भारत पहुंचने से पहले ही अपनत्व और स्वागत का एहसास होगा। साथियों, और मैं तो ये भी कहूंगा कि जब G20 समिट में, क्योंकि कोई 200 मीटिंगें होने वाली है, G20 समूह के 200 डेलीगेशन यहां आने वाले हैं, हिंदुस्तान के अलग अलग शहरों में जाने वाले हैं। वापस जाने के बाद वहां पर रहने वाले प्रवासी भारतीय उनको बुलाएं, भारत में गए थे तो कैसा रहा, उनके अनुभव सुने। मैं समझता हूं कि उनके साथ हमारे बंधन को और मजबूत करने के लिए अवसर बन जाएगा। साथियों, आज भारत के पास न केवल दुनिया के नॉलेज सेंटर बनने का, बल्कि स्किल कैपिटल बनने का सामर्थ्य भी है। आज भारत के पास सक्षम युवाओं की एक बड़ी तादाद है। हमारे युवाओं के पास स्किल भी है, वैल्यूज भी है और काम करने के लिए जरूरी जज्बा और ईमानदारी भी है। भारत ये स्किल कैपिटल दुनिया के विकास का इंजन बन सकती है। भारत में उपस्थित युवाओं के साथ ही भारत की प्राथमिकता वो प्रवासी युवा भी हैं जो भारत से जुड़े हैं। हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन युवा जो विदेश में जन्मे हैं, वहीं पले बड़े हैं, हम उन्हें भी अपने भारत को जानने समझने के लिए कई अवसर दे रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट जनरेशन प्रवासी युवाओं में भी भारत को लेकर उत्साह बढ़ता चला जा रहा है। वो अपने माता पिता के देश के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं, अपनी जड़ों से जुड़ना चाहते हैं। ये हम सब की जिम्मेदारी है कि हम युवाओं को न केवल देश के बारे में गहराई से बताएं, बल्कि उन्हें भारत दिखाएं भी। पारंपरिक बोध और आधुनिक नजर के साथ ये युवा फ्यूचर वर्ल्ड को भारत के बारे में कहीं ज्यादा प्रभावी ढंग से बता पाएंगे। जितनी युवाओं में जिज्ञासा बढ़ेगी, उतना ही भारत से जुड़ा पर्यटन बढ़ेगा, भारत से जुड़ी रिसर्च बढ़ेगी, भारत का गौरव बढ़ेगा। ये युवा भारत के विभिन्न पर्वों के दौरान, प्रसिद्ध मेलों के दौरान आ सकते हैं या फिर बुद्ध सर्किट, रामायण सर्किट का लाभ उठा सकते हैं। वो आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव के तहत हो रहे कार्यक्रमों में भी जुड़ सकते हैं। साथियों, मेरा एक और सुझाव है। कई देशों में भारत से प्रवासी कई सदियों से जाकर बसे हैं। भारतीय प्रवासियों ने वहां के राष्ट्र के निर्माण में अपने असाधारण योगदान दिए हैं। हमें इनकी लाइफ, उनके स्ट्रगल्स और उनके अचीवमेंट्स को डॉक्यूमेंट करना चाहिए। हमारे कई बुजुर्गों के पास उस जमाने की कई मेमोरीज होगी। मेरा आग्रह है कि यूनिवर्सिटी के माध्यम से हर देश में हमारे डायस्पोरा के हिस्ट्री पर ऑडियो, वीडियो या लिखित डॉक्यूमेंटेशन के प्रयास किए जाएं। साथियों, कोई भी राष्ट्र उसमें निष्ठा रखने वाले हर व्यक्ति के दिल में जीवित रहता है। यहां भारत से कोई व्यक्ति जब विदेश जाता है और उसे वहां एक भी भारतीय मूल का व्यक्तित्व या व्यक्ति मिल जाता है तो उसे लगता है कि उसे पूरा भारत मिल गया। यानी आप जहां रहते हैं, भारत को अपने साथ रखते हैं। बीते 8 वर्षों में देश ने अपने डायस्पोरा को ताकत देने के लिए हर संभव प्रयास किया है। आज भारत का ये कमिटमेंट है कि आप दुनिया में कहीं भी रहेंगे, देश आपके हितों और अपेक्षाओं के लिए आपके साथ रहेगा। मैं गयाना के राष्ट्रपति जी और सूरीनाम के राष्ट्रपति जी का भी हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं कि इस महत्वपूर्ण समारोह के लिए उन्होंने समय निकाला और उन्होंने जितनी बातें आज हमारे सामने रखी है वे वाकई बहुत उपयोगी हैं और मैं उनको विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि जिन सुझावों को उन्होंने रखा है उस पर भारत जरूर खरा उतरेगा। मैं गयाना जी के राष्ट्रपति जी का भी बहुत आभारी हूं कि उन्होंने आज काफी पुरानी यादें साझा की, क्योंकि जब मैं गयाना गया तो मैं कुछ भी नहीं था, मुख्यमंत्री भी नहीं था, और तब का नाता उन्होंने याद करके निकाला। मैं उनका बहुत बहुत आभारी हूं। मैं फिर एक बार आप सभी प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस के लिए इस समारोह में आए, बीच के गैप के बाद मिलने का मौका मिला है। मेरी तरफ से आपको अनेक अनेक शुभकामनाएं हैं। बहुत लोगों से मिलना होगा, बहुत लोग चीजें जानने को मिलेगी, जिससे लेकर के उन स्मृतियों को लेकर के फिर अपने कार्य क्षेत्र में लौटेंगे, अपने रिस्पेक्टिव कंट्री में जाएंगे। मुझे विश्वास है कि भारत के साथ जुड़ाव का एक नया युग शुरू होगा। मेरी आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
So Prime Minister Narendra Modi there throwing open the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, a 3-day event, 3,500 diaspora delegates who will be a part of this particular event. After a hiatus of a few years because of COVID, it's back in full swing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi there seen interacting with all the people, talking about the highs, the many highs of the country, saying we can be the skill capital of the world and we must ensure that we highlight all of our achievements to the world, and talking about how the Indian diaspora plays such an important role on that front to ensure that India's successes are truly celebrated. So those were some of the highlights of what the Prime Minister said. He also spoke about the fact that India is in fact helming the G20 this year, that we hold the presidency of the G20, saying that that is another strength for us and we must use it as an opportunity as well.
Commemorative postage stamp with the tagline Surakshit Jaye, Prashikshit Jaye.
So as we get your highlights of what the Prime Minister has said, remember that this is a 3-day event, one that no doubt will see a lot of big headlines emerging out of it. The Prime Minister in Indore was personally there to kick it off along with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar as well. These are the live images that we're getting to you right now as the Prime Minister along with other dignitaries on stage is in fact unveiling the postal stamp as well. We're switching focus to the big political Delhi dangle that we're witnessing right now between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. We're also seeing BJP workers breaking barricades outside the Delhi Chief Minister's house as they attempted to move past all of the security that has been put up at the spot. Police officials then struggled to control the raging crowd as BJP protesters tried to march forward towards Kejriwal's residence. Those are the images that you see on your screens of the police officials struggling to control the surging crowd. As the protests raged on, protesters, BJP workers were seen trying to push past the barricades and move towards the Chief Minister's residence. It looks like they managed largely to also push away the barricades, jump forward and keep moving ahead. Police officials were struggling to control the situation. So this is the situation. Remember, as we speak, BJP workers as well as AAP workers are staging protests in the national capital. Outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence, BJP workers have been protesting, and outside the Delhi BJP office, AAP workers have been protesting. I want to take this across to Rahul Gautam for more details. Things going out of hand there, Rahul, briefly, as BJP workers pushed past barricades.
Well, absolutely. Akshit, you can see that these are the BJP workers who are still holding this demonstration here in Civil Lines area. Now you can see the protest has been joined by BJP's MP, Mr. Parvesh Verma, also, who has just reached here, and obviously he was also leading this protest. Now there are other senior members of BJP who are here, again demanding that the Aam Aadmi Party should give an apology to the LG's office and in fact must not resort to vandalism. I'll just get you the word of Delhi's BJP President Virendra Sachdeva. Sir, क्या मांग है आपकी?
अरविंद केजरीवाल को अपनी गुंडाई के लिए माफी मांगनी चाहिए।
माफी मांगनी चाहिए क्या कह रहे हैं?
अरविंद केजरीवाल माफी मांगे।
अच्छा, वो तो आप पर आरोप लगा रहे हैं कि एलजी ऑफिस तो बीजेपी कहने पे काम करता है।
अरविंद केजरीवाल अपनी कमजोरी छुपाने के लिए भ्रामक प्रचार प्रसार करते हैं, पूरी दिल्ली जानती है, इसलिए अरविंद केजरीवाल को बातों से कोई गंभीरता से नहीं लेता।
अच्छा, आपने एक बैरिकेड तो तोड़ दिया आपके कार्यकर्ताओं ने, अब इसके आगे जाएंगे या मार्च करेंगे, क्योंकि पुलिस रोक रही है आपको?
जानकारी के लिए 2 टूटे हैं, अभी आगे जाएंगे
और आगे जाएंगे,
अभी और आगे जाएंगे। अरविंद केजरीवाल के घर जा रहे, विनम्रता से उनसे निवेदन कर रहे हैं कि वो माफी मांगे।
That was Delhi's BJP president saying that they have breached 2 barricades now, and in fact they'll be now heading towards the residence of Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. It seems that the BJP is not going to let this opportunity, go in vain. They will certainly try to create this narrative that Aam Aadmi Party is trampling upon the constitutional values. In fact, they are not allowing LG's office to conduct the business, and because of the fact that they are scared that their councillors are going to do cross-voting in the favor of BJP. Therefore, they didn't allow that day, and ruckus happened. Now you can see, again, this is the 3rd barricade which they are trying to breach now. You can see again, the ruckus has started. These are the BJP workers, you can see, who are trying to breach this 3rd barricade that has been placed on the road leading towards residence of Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. There are a lot of police personnel here who are trying to stop these BJP workers from marching forward. But it seems that the BJP is holding the ground firmly, and in fact they are saying that nothing can stop us. Today they're certainly going to march towards the residence and going to send out a strong message that how it is the Aam Aadmi Party who's not allowing Delhi to choose its next mayor because of the fact that they does not respect the constitutional values. They are resorting to vandalism and Gundaism, and in fact he owe an apology to the people of Delhi and also to the LG's office. Again, you can see the ruckus has started. The numbers here are growing with each passing minute. You can see these are the BJP workers who are trying to breach these barricades again. Again, the ruckus has started. BJP workers, you can see the police personnel are trying to stop them from climbing atop these barricades. This is the 3rd barricade which they are trying to breach, and it seems that this another round of face-off between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP is certainly going to escalate in coming days.
Okay, we'll track the latest on this. Rahul Gautam getting us those images of how BJP workers are trying to push past barricades, move forward. They're being pushed back by police officials as well, who are trying to control the situation, but clearly they didn't expect that BJP workers would gather in such large numbers. Many of them, as you can see, they're behaving very, very unruly, trying to jump past the barricades, trying to get past security and move closer to the Chief Minister's residence. Thanks for the moment, Rahul, for getting us all of those details. Let's focus on what's happening in the state of Karnataka. We're ahead of the assembly elections. The showdown continues. Politics is escalating now over, in fact, a booklet that was released on Siddaramaiah, highlighting his achievements as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Soon after, the BJP has come out with a counter. You've got Karnataka Minister Ashwath Narayan also to release a book on Siddaramaiah, which shows the former CM also in the attire of Tipu Sultan. The book lists essentially all of and mockingly talks about the achievements of Siddaramaiah when he was the Chief Minister. You've got this war of words continuing, even as the BJP in its booklet has put out images in which Siddaramaiah is dressed as Tipu Sultan. It's led to a fresh showdown as DK Shivkumar, the Karnataka Congress chief, has accused BJP of trying to tarnish Congress's image. The BJP is clearly going all out against the Congress now.
BJP last 3 years, they could not find anything. They know that they have lost their game. Their days are numbered. If they had, Siddaramaiah had done anything wrong, or any Congress government had done it wrong, they have exhibited from the past 3 years. Who stopped them? Now elections are coming. The people are rejecting. Now they are trying to show that they want to find some fault.
BJP has become desperate. 8 years of Modi's rule, 3 years of BJP's rule here, they're not able to showcase a single successful program of theirs. So they're resorting to such cheap politics, character assassination. If they are really, they're in power for so long and they have not released a booklet on their achievements. How come they have nothing to say to the people of Karnataka? If at all they have to release any booklet, let them release all the booklets of the scams that they're undergoing, right? The PSI scam, the Bitcoin scam, the recruitment scam. Let them do that at least. Let them release a white paper on the economy of Karnataka. As a ruling party, it is so disastrous that they're doing something like this.
BJP, to take a decision in this, what is required is they have to go examine constitutionally. Without doing that, they are believing some people and doing that. It is very bad. They are setting a very, very bad example. This is an election year. In 3 months, 4 months, the elections are over. Whatever they do now, will it stand? The next government will take a call on that.
So the showdown continuing there between the BJP and the Congress. I want to bring in Sagai Raja on this broadcast. He's joining us live from Bengaluru. Sagai, it started with the Congress highlighting Siddaramaiah's many achievements as the Chief Minister. The BJP, we understand, is going to be releasing a counter, a book in a matter of hours from now. And already some glimpses show that this is going to be hugely controversial.
Absolutely. Post-PCM campaign, the social media campaign between BJP and Congress has been aggravated. And now if you see that yesterday the BJP had announced that they'll be releasing a book against Siddaramaiah, probably his true or real dreams if he becomes the Chief Minister of Karnataka. And to counter that particular book release, now Siddaramaiah has released his achievements with the same title called Siddaramaiah's Dream, where he has showcased his achievements when he was a Chief Minister from 2013 to 18. Now what we also get to learn through BJP sources is that they will be releasing a booklet which will target Siddaramaiah on appeasement politics as well as against the Hindu programs, and they will try to portray him as anti-Hindu as well as pro-minorities. And this particular book release will happen around 3 p.m. in Town Hall this evening. And what we also get to learn through our sources is that Congress will protest against this particular book release in front of Town Hall.
Okay, we'll track the latest on that. In the meanwhile, I also want to bring in Anaga Keshav, who's joining us live from Kolar. Why Kolar? Because it's being speculated and there's a lot of talk that Siddaramaiah is going to be contesting from Kolar this time around. And we understand there are a lot of preps that are already happening for that. The focus firmly right now for the Congress and the BJP, Anaga, is on Siddaramaiah. And the timing of this is crucial. It's happening at a time when Siddaramaiah is going to be visiting where you are.
Yes, Akshita. So right now we are standing in Kolar, where Siddaramaiah has already arrived with K.H. Muniappa. K.H. Muniappa is in fact Kolar MP and he was a former union minister. Now Kolar has a high population of Dalit, Muslim and Kuruba voters, and Siddaramaiah, hailing from the Kuruba community himself, his election prospects look bright here. So we are standing here. The celebrations ahead of his arrival were grand. In fact, we're also being told that there is a 2 kg crown, a silver crown being made ready for him after his announcement. And also we're also being told that there is a cardamom garland which will be garlanded to Siddaramaiah after his announcement.
Okay, Anaga, just stay with me. And as you get us details of the kind of welcome that Siddaramaiah received, let's also tell you about how there were massive posters that were put up, 70 feet tall posters of Siddaramaiah. They were put up in Kolar. And all of this is a show of strength essentially by Siddaramaiah and the Congress. He also visited K.H. Muniappa, as Anaga told us, who is the MP from, in fact, Kolar, also part of the Congress party. So it's with a very clear decision that in fact Siddaramaiah has been chosen with a lot of thinking by the Congress, that they've chosen the Kolar seat for him. But you can see these images right now of crackers being burst in Kolar. All of this was part of the grand welcome accorded to Siddaramaiah. Anaga, taking this back across to you, show us, what's the scene right now in Kolar with regards to the kind of preparations on ground for Siddaramaiah. And secondly, also, you did give us a bit of a glimpse into why the Congress has chosen Kolar for Siddaramaiah.
Yes, Akshita. So last time Siddaramaiah contested from Chamundeshwari as well as Badami. So he lost in Chamundeshwari but narrowly managed to win in Badami constituency. But this time, and before that election, he had contested from Varuna, where he had a whopping victory. But this time he has given up his seat from Varuna for his son Yatindra, and he is not contesting from neither Badami nor in Chamundeshwari. So this is the first time, if he makes that announcement, that he will be contesting from Kolaru. So we're yet to see how citizens are going to react to this. The celebrations look grand. The people here, they are, in fact, I can just see right now people holding garlands and people here with crackers. And there was also a 70 feet statue being put up in Kolar main road, and also another 80 feet statue is also being put up at the spot, at the stage where he is going to make that announcement. So the celebrations look grand, but we'll get to wait and watch how citizens of Kolar are going to react to this announcement.
But what happened in Chamundeshwari and Badami last time around, is this a safe seat essentially that's been chosen for Siddaramaiah, Anaga?
Could you repeat?
My question is, why Kolar? Have they chosen it because it's a safe seat for Siddaramaiah?
Yes, absolutely, Akshita. So Kolar is a very strong hold. Kolar is a region for minorities, Dalits, Kuruburu, as well as the Muslim community, which is Siddaramaiah's bastion. He didn't want to risk this time with Badami.
My apologies for interrupting, but there's breaking news that's coming in right now. The Congress is planning to move court to get a stay on the book release. Remember, the BJP is in fact talking about releasing a book on Siddaramaiah, in which the cover shows Siddaramaiah dressed as Tipu Sultan, and the contents of the booklet, which we have accessed here on India Today, essentially talks rather sarcastically about the achievements of Siddaramaiah, accusing him of ensuring that terror tentacles spread in Karnataka, accusing him of polarization and several other such steps. And that's why the Congress now has decided to move court to get a stay on the release of this book. The Congress is saying that the contents in this book are defamatory in nature against Siddaramaiah. And that is the big breaking news that's coming in. Is still with us. So, Annika, the big breaking news coming in, the Congress attempting damage control. Considering the kind of contents that have emerged off that book, the Congress is hoping that it won't come out because this could damage their campaign pushing for Siddaramaiah's image.
Yes, Sakshita, and it's also very interesting that this is happening on the same day as Siddaramaiah's announcement in Kolar about his candidature. So right now, just after Ashwath Narayanan was about to inaugurate this book at 3 p.m., Congress also sent out a notification that they will be releasing a book against BJP and Modi just an hour before Siddaramaiah's book announcement at 2 p.m. So all these things are happening on the same day. It's pretty interesting to note.
True, and we'll see how this plays out. Remember that the release of the book by the BJP is scheduled to happen at 3 p.m. So will the Congress manage to get some sort of a stay before that remains to be a big question mark. But the Congress has essentially taken offense to this book that the BJP is going to be releasing on Siddaramaiah, which shows Siddaramaiah dressed as Tipu Sultan, besides, of course, a range of other issues as well. You've got, in fact, the Congress, and I'll just highlight what else they've shown. They've shown, in fact, that Siddaramaiah wanted to ban celebrations of Ganesh Chaturthi in public, that he wanted to celebrate Tipu Sultan with a Tipu statue, a Tipu unity, a Tipu University, I beg your pardon. In fact, the BJP in that book has also gone on to claim that Siddaramaiah wanted to make halal cut compulsory in the state. He wanted to introduce Shariat law in Karnataka. He wanted to provide security to people who shout slogans backing Pakistan. So you can see, based on what I've just read out, why the Congress really wants to go ahead and ensure that this booklet doesn't come out. Because if you see the contents clearly, Anaga, it's polarizing. It's essentially accusing Siddaramaiah of catering to a particular vote bank. All right, we'll reconnect with Anaga in just a bit on this big breaking news. The Congress moving, all set, in fact, to move court, seeking a stay on the release of this book. They have just about an hour to ensure it's done because 3 p.m. is when the BJP plans to release this book. Let's get your reactions coming in on this.
BJP last 3 years, they could not find anything. They know that they have lost their game. Their days are numbered. If they had Siddaramaiah had done anything wrong, or any Congress government had done it wrong, they have exhibited from the past 3 years. Who stopped them? Now elections are coming. The people are rejecting. Now they are trying to show that they want to find some fault.
BJP to take a decision in whether what is required is they have to go examine constitutionally. Without doing that, they are believing some people and doing that. It is very bad. They are setting a very, very bad example. This is an election year. In 3 months, 4 months, the elections are over. Whatever they do now, will it stand? The next government will take a call on that.
Sagai Raj is joining us with more details on this. So, Sagai, the Congress attempting damage control, seeing the contents of this book. They're now trying to stall the release, but they have just about 1 hour to do it.
Absolutely, and they have cited the reason behind this particular petition is that particular book is quite defamatory, and there should be a stay on this particular book release. And remember, we have already got access to that booklet where they have put out the posters of Siddaramaiah, which has highlighted the appeasement politics of Congress from 2030. And if at all, if he comes back to power, what all Siddaramaiah might try to do in his government. So this particular book, Congress calls as defamatory, and they have knocked the doors of High Court to put a stay on this. And so far, the government as well as the BJP party will go ahead with the release of this particular book at 3 p.m. at Town Hall.
All right. So in fact, you're seeing right now the showdown that's playing out. Just about 1 hour, the BJP is going to be releasing the details of the full book. Sagai, can you highlight for us some of the details that you've accessed about what's mentioned in this book?
I think what we get to access is the few highlights of this particular book, where they show that if at all Siddaramaiah comes back to power, they will give free refrigerators to Muslim boys who are getting married to a Hindu girl. Probably they are trying to highlight Shraddha was a case in that. And they have also mentioned that Siddaramaiah will give subsidies to people who are buy pressure cookers. So probably they are trying to highlight Mangalore blast. And they have also said that if Siddaramaiah comes back to power, they will restart Tipu Jayanti, and probably they will also inaugurate a few statues of Tipu Jayanti, and they might also start a university in the name of Tipu Jayanti. So the series of attacks, especially targeting Siddaramaiah on appeasement politics, saying that if at all he tries to come back to power, these kind of appeasement politics he will try to do. And they have also put out important details of Siddaramaiah. If at all if he comes back to power, he will be also anti-Hindu, where they might go ahead and stall the celebration of Ganesha Chaturthi in public places, and they might also not allow people with tilak in public places. They will ban people with tilak. So these kind of the posters and defamatory things which have been mentioned in that particular book, which will be released this evening.
Okay, so the showdown continuing there, the Congress claiming that this book on Siddaramaiah is defamatory. And what started all of this is the fact that the Congress had released essentially a booklet, a release in which they highlighted achievements of Siddaramaiah. And that's been followed by this extremely controversial issue of BJP releasing what's being termed as a counter booklet. And in this counter booklet, there are essentially allegations against Siddaramaiah, accusing him of working for a certain vote bank, of being anti-Hindu, of polarizing the state of Karnataka. And that's why the Congress now is desperately trying to go ahead and seek a stay on this. Anaga is joining us with more details on this. Anaga, has there been any reaction from Siddaramaiah on, in fact, this entire controversy and the BJP's booklet?
Yes, Akshita. Siddaramaiah just sent out a statement saying that the BJP is doing this by wanting to defame Siddaramaiah ahead of the election. So Congress has also said that they will be taking action against BJP if they go ahead and release this book to defame Siddaramaiah on the same day of the announcement in Kolar constituency.
So run us through what really has been mentioned in this. All right, before in fact I take this across to Anaga, we will be playing out Siddaramaiah's reaction in just a bit. Anaga did tell us that Siddaramaiah in his statement has said very clearly that this is an attempt to target me. He says that this is complete defamation on the part of BJP, and that's why the Congress has decided to take this up legally as well, because the Congress is saying that it's unfairly targeting Siddaramaiah. Anaga, can you take us through some of the contents? What's exactly mentioned in this book?
Yes, Akshita. So right after the BJP made this big book announcement, where the cover page was Siddaramaiah dressed as Tipu Sultan, the Congress also sent out a book cover page.
Stay with me. I want to take in a reaction from the BJP right now. Malvika Avinash of the BJP is joining us on this broadcast. Ma'am, what do you have to say about the Congress alleging that the book that the BJP, your party, is releasing in about 1 hour from now is defamatory and targets Siddaramaiah unfairly?
Not aware of the fact. Therefore, let me put it on record that the BJP is not releasing any book.
Okay.
A bunch of people have put together some facts about Siddaramaiah with a cover which carries his picture. And the contents of the book are not known to me or to anybody in the BJP. Therefore, it's not a BJP effort. However, the facts that one can guess that may be present in the book is public knowledge. We've seen the manner in which Siddaramaiah, in order to, keep his appeasement politics going, how anti-Hindu he was for the 5 years that he governed Karnataka. And therefore, one can guess what the facts will be, and we will make sure that these facts reach the home of the people. There is not two ways about it. These are facts, and these facts are known to people, they will be reiterated by the BJP. But
do you think that this book, ma'am, when it says, you know, that Siddaramaiah wanted to ban Ganesh Chaturthi celebrations, that he wanted to introduce Shariat law in Karnataka, wanted to introduce, impose halal cut, make it compulsory in Karnataka, that all of that is true?
I do not know the contents of the book. We will have to wait for the book to release. I think the Congress is jumping the gun. They are scared of what facts may come out. Because Siddaramaiah has been so busy wooing the Muslim voters of the state that he has made several such blunders. One big blunder that he committed was Tipu Jayanti. And what came of it? How many people were killed because of it? Therefore, one must understand that there are a lot of facts that we are aware of. He let off PFI activists, 1,600 of them. 1,600 of them, PFI activists. Today, PFI is a banned organization. So you can imagine how anti-Hindu and pro-Muslim he was. And we'll have to wait for what the contents of the book really show up. Maybe there's more that meets the eye. Maybe there's much more than that's in the book that we even don't know. So we'll wait.
Okay, so you're reiterating, Malvika Avinash, that the BJP has nothing to do with this book?
However, the BJP will carry the facts in the book to every home in Karnataka before election.
I think this is not your party releasing it.
No, it's not our publication.
Okay, all right. Malvika Avinash, thank you for joining us here on India Today. Let's get you, in fact, the first reaction from Siddaramaiah on this book.
ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ತೇಜೋವಧೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರದ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಡಿಫಮೇಟರಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡೋಣ ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನು ಮಾಡ.
Let us see what we can do as per the law.
ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ತೇಜೋವಧೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ
on purpose in this election season they are targeting me.
It is totally defamatory. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡೋಣ ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನು ಮಾಡ.
We will see what we can do as per the law.
ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ತೇಜೋವಧೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರದ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಡಿಫಮೇಟರಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡೋಣ ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನು ಮಾಡ. ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ತೇಜೋವಧೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರದ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಡಿಫಮೇಟರಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡೋಣ ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನು ಮಾಡ. ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ತೇಜೋವಧೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್.
Okay, so that's the reaction that's coming from Siddaramaiah, where he's clearly saying that this book is defamatory. He's saying that it's on purpose that they're targeting me during the elections. We're going to track the story very closely and get you the latest political reactions on the other side of a very short break.
You're watching an India Today special broadcast being brought to you from the stunning ski resort of Clusters, Davos.
The 53rd World Economic Forum is back at the snow-clad slopes of Davos. The smartest minds gather to debate the world's biggest challenges: energy crisis, industry headwinds, geopolitical risks, social vulnerabilities. India Today and Business Today are at ground zero to bring you all the action. Catch top corporate tycoons, politicians and intellectuals as they discuss cooperation in a fragmented world. Watch the Davos brainstorm only on India Today and Business Today TV.
Looks like we have a new couple in town. That's right, Vijay Varma and Tamanna Bhatia are making heads turn after they were spotted together at a New Year party in Goa. In fact, in this video, which is going viral on social media, they are seen hugging, kissing, dancing together and having a gala time too. Strange, but these visuals have got rumour mill abuzz, with fans speculating a possible relationship between the two, more so as they were spotted leaving Mumbai together for New Year's celebrations. And before this, also grabbed eyeballs as they attended Diljit Dosanjh's concert in the city in December. On work front, Tamanna made her acting debut with Chand Sa Roshan Chehra in 2005 opposite Sameer Aftab. She was last seen on OTT Space with Bubbly Bouncer, directed by Madhur Bhandarkar, and this year she will star opposite Nawazuddin Siddiqui in Bole Churiyan. Vijay Varma, on the other hand, made his feature film debut with Chittagong in 2012.
और घर पहुंच के ना मेरा वाला काम कर देना। आपको फोन पे जो बोला था ना मैंने।
He is also known for his work in films such as Pink, Monsoon Shootout, Manto, Gully Boy, and the Ghost Stories anthology.
पप्पू पाकिट मार बोलने रे, इजी है, कैसा है?
He was last seen in OTT movie Darlings with Alia Bhatt.
हाथ खोल साली तो जान से जाएगी। किधर जा रहे ली?
And now is all set to be seen in Sujay Ghosh's The Devotion of Suspect X with Kareena Kapoor Khan and Jaideep Alawat. Not sure how serious their dating game is, but for now, all eyes are on Vijay and Tamanna as they brought in 2023 in each other's company. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
We're cutting across live right now to a BJP news briefing on the current showdown with the Aam Aadmi Party.
बाजार में घूम रही है, ऐसे आदमी को निगम का अध्यक्ष बनाया गया, लीडर ऑफ हाउस बनाया गया। जिस मंत्री को 3 साल की सजा हो चुकी है बलबीर सिंह को, उसको मंत्री बनाया गया। फौजा सिंह सरारिया, जिसकी ऑडियो बाहर आ चुकी है, उसको 4 महीनों तक मंत्री पद से इसलिए नहीं हटाया गया क्योंकि वो पैसे इकट्ठे करके देता है, इनका कमाऊ पूत है। और एक नहीं, मैं आपको ये जरूर कहना चाहता हूं, आम आदमी पार्टी केवल और केवल करप्शन और बेईमान लोगों की पार्टी बन चुकी है। भ्रष्ट लोगों का मंत्री बनाया जाता है और ईमानदारी का ढोल पीटा जाता है। आप इससे अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं, सत्येंद्र जैन देश का अकेला ऐसा मंत्री है, देश का 75 साल के इतिहास में सत्येंद्र जैन अकेला ऐसा मंत्री है जिसके ऊपर एक नहीं अनेक केस हैं करप्शन के, हवाले के, पैसे लेने के, एक्साइज में पैसे लेने के। इसके बावजूद वो मंत्री बना हुआ है। उसकी वीडियो और ऑडियो भी बाहर आ चुकी हैं। वो किस तरह पॉस्को के एम्प्लॉय से, पॉस्को के अक्यूज से, जिसने अपने बेटी का बलात्कार किया, उसे मालिश करा रहा है, जेल के अधिकारियों को धमका रहा है, लेकिन फिर भी वो मंत्री बना हुआ है। इसलिए मैं अपने लोगों को, आज ये देश के लोगों को बताना चाहता हूं, अरविंद केजरीवाल एक बहरूपिया है। अरविंद केजरीवाल पैसे का पीर है। अरविंद केजरीवाल को रात और दिन सपने में भी पैसे ही दिखते हैं। अरविंद केजरीवाल केवल और केवल एक मापदंड पे टिकट देता है, एक ही मापदंड पे मंत्री बनाता है कि आप पैसा लाओ मंत्री बन जाओ, पैसा लाओ टिकट ले जाओ, और हर चीज का रेट तय कर रखा है। हम पूछना चाहते हैं अरविंद केजरीवाल जी से, ये बलबीर सिंह से कितने पैसे लेकर उनको मंत्री बनाया, जिसके ऊपर औरतों के साथ मारपीट करने की 3 साल की सजा हुई है। ऐसे आदमी को मंत्री बनाने के लिए अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने कितने पैसे लिए? आज देश आपसे ये सवाल पूछ रहा है। और घोटालों पे घोटाले, राशन घोटाला, बस घोटाला, स्कूल घोटाला, एक्साइज घोटाला, बिजली घोटाला। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी, देश की सबसे करप्ट सरकार के आप मुखिया हैं, और पंजाब के अंदर भी, जो कि अनक्राउंड किंग है अरविंद केजरीवाल, पंजाब के भी, पंजाब की सत्ता भी अरविंद केजरीवाल दिल्ली से रिमोट कंट्रोल से चला रहे हैं। यही कारण है कि पंजाब के हालात दिन ब दिन बदतर से बदतर होते जा रहे हैं। मैं एक बात संक्षेप में कह के आपको जरूर बताना चाहता हूं कि कल जिस तरह से पंजाब के अंदर एक इंसिडेंट हुआ, जिसमें फगवाड़ा में एक कुलदीप सिंह बाजवा, जिसको कुछ कार चोरों ने उनके ऊपर गोली चलाई और वो नौकरी पे, ड्यूटी पे शहीद हुए। ये पंजाब के आज हालात लॉ एंड ऑर्डर के बन चुके हैं। इससे पहले आपने देखा किस तरह से बड़े बड़े सिंगर, बड़े बड़े कबड्डी प्लेयर रोज पुलिस के गोलियां चला रहे हैं, उनके ऊपर लोग मारे जा रहे हैं, बेकसूर लोग मर रहे हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी सत्ता और पैसा की भूख पंजाब के ऊपर भी अपनी अधिकार जमाए बैठे हैं, और पंजाब की सरकार को, पंजाब के मुख्यमंत्री और पंजाब की पुलिस को अपने पैसे की लालसा में काम करने से रोक रहे हैं। इसलिए आज हम जरूर अरविंद केजरीवाल जी से पूछना चाहते हैं, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी, देश के लोग आपसे एक सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, ये बलबीर सिंह को कितने पैसे लेके मंत्री बनाया? फौजा सिंह सरारिया किसके कहने पे पैसे इकट्ठे कर रहा था? विजय सिंगला किसको पैसे इकट्ठे करके देता था? सतिंदर जैन किसके घर के लिए पैसे इकट्ठे कर रहा है? मनीष सिसोदिया किसके लिए पैसे इकट्ठे कर रहा है? कैलाश गहलोत में बस घोटाले में किसके पैसे इकट्ठे करके दिए? ये दिल्ली के लोग आज आपसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं।
So amid the MCD showdown, you have the BJP raising a slew of issues and firing corruption charges again against the AAP. But let's focus really on the MCD mayor face-off. The national capital witnessed high-voltage political drama as BJP and the AAP both hit the streets in protests and counter-protests that we witnessed just about an hour back. Kejriwal's party staged a protest outside the Delhi BJP office, raising slogans against the Saffron Party. The protest was, in fact, against the Delhi Lieutenant Governor's appointment of 10 aldermen in the civic body. AAP called BJP a party of cheaters. And the BJP also responded with a counter-protest. Workers of the Saffron Party were seen protesting outside Kejriwal's house, opposing the stand taken by AAP in the house and the alleged manhandling of their councillors. They accused the Aam Aadmi Party of refusing to let the house function. It also led to a showdown because BJP workers were seen pushing over barricades and moving closer to Kejriwal's residence. The AAP is raising objections to LG VK Saxena naming 10 nominated MCD members without consulting the state government, saying that all of these nominated members are supporters of the BJP and not only domain experts. BJP, on the other hand, has justified the decision that was taken by the Lieutenant Governor, saying he was well within his rights to nominate members to the MCD, considering the unified MCD norms now. Remember, all of this and the protest that we witnessed today is a result of the jostling, the exchanging of blows between the AAP and BJP in the MCD house on Friday, when they even injured each other.
सदन के अंदर मेजॉरिटी हमारी, मैंडेट हमारा, मेयर हमारी बनेगी, स्टैंडिंग कमेटी हमारी बनेगी, सरकार हमारी बनेगी, तो बेईमानी कौन करेगा? बीजेपी करेगी ना। हम क्यों करेंगे बेईमानी? हमें तो मैंडेट मिला है। बेईमानी वो करेगा जिसको कुछ नहीं मिला, जिसको जनता ने कुछ नहीं दिया। इसलिए बीजेपी बेईमानी करके सरकार बनाना चाहती है। हम उनकी बेईमानी नहीं चलने देंगे।
Why are you not letting the councillor take the oath? Point number one. Why are you so much worried that you are in a बहुमत में हो आप, and you are in a majority? Why are you not letting the mayor and deputy mayor election should happen? Why are you not doing it? Why are you creating a ruckus in the house? Let the house run. Let the house take their own place and let the house decide who is the next mayor.
On 6th of January, when the oath ceremony was being held, on that day, the oath of the 10 nominated councillors was done before the oath of the elected councillors, which was really unconstitutional. And on that day, we raised our voice that that we won't let anything happen unconstitutionally, because always Bharatiya Janata Party has done things in the past also in an unconstitutional way. Because as per the Constitutional Act 243R and Section 3, Subsection 3A1, as per the Delhi Municipal Corporation Act, the nominated councillors are not given any right to put their vote in the voting.
जिस तरह से केजरीवाल जी पूरा देश में एक भ्रम फैलाना चाहते हैं कि दिल्ली में बीजेपी ने जिस तरह से एमसीडी में इतने दिनों से अच्छा काम किया है और इन्होंने जैसे इनका सीट बढ़ा तो एमसीडी में इन्होंने गुंडागर्दी शुरू कर दी, मारपीट शुरू कर दिया। ये क्या यही संविधान में बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर ने लिखा है? आपने इस देश में क्या देना, संदेश देना क्या चाहते हैं?
Worrying news coming in from Rajouri district. We've seen terror attacks on Hindu civilians in Rajouri district, and now in Poonch. Locals at Bench village of Poonch district allege the miscreants pelted stones on the houses of minority Hindus. Miscreants allegedly targeted houses of minority Hindus in Poonch district. A police team is at the spot and the matter is under investigation. Now, even as we've seen targeted attacks, particularly against minorities, against Hindus in Rajouri, you've got now this incident of alleged stone pelting of minority Hindus in Poonch. Sunilji Bhatt is joining us with more details on this. But before that, let's listen in to what's happening.
कुछ दो घरों पे टारगेट करके पत्थर लगाए गए, तो सर इसकी हमने सब ने मिलकर मजम्मत करनी है और करेंगे भी और करते भी हैं, क्योंकि ये कोई इशू है पत्थर लगाने का, किसी ने बीच से इंतशार फैलाने का और हम दो कम्युनिटियों को आपस में लड़ाने का एक इशू है सर। बाकी ऐसा आज तक हुआ नहीं कुछ। आज तक हम एक दूसरे के मरने जीने में बाबरकत हमारा सब एकदम रिलेशन अच्छे हैं, ये ख़राब करना चाहते हैं और इंतशार फैलाना चाहते हैं। लेकिन इसके लिए मैं एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन से गुजारिश करूँगा, इस इंतशार को मिटाने के लिए यहाँ प्रोटेक्शन दी जाए।
Let's take this across to Sunilji Bhatt for more details. Worrying news coming in, Sunilji, considering the targeted attacks that have been reported in the valley against minorities, against Kashmiri Pandits. What's the information you're picking up or what's played out in Poonch?
Well, Akshita, late last night, there was an incident in which it was reported that that couple of Hindu homes have been targeted and stones have been pelted on Hindu homes. Then police team rushed to the spot and they assessed the situation. They also provided the security there. But so far it has not been established yet that who were the elements who targeted these Hindu homes. But it's a matter of huge concern considering the fact that recently there was a terror attack on Hindu civilians in Rajouri district of Jammu division. And now there is a report that there has been stone pelting on two Hindu houses in Poonch district, Bench village. Although the police is saying that this matter is under investigation and the locals, whether they are Hindus and Muslims, they have vowed to stay united and they have vowed to defeat their nefarious designs of their anti-social elements. But Akshita, in the recent past, we have seen that whether it's the Kashmir Valley or the Jammu division, there have been incidents where Hindus have been targeted, minorities have been targeted. That's why the security forces are not taking any chances. Security has been increased at the Hindu localities in different parts of Jammu and Kashmir, and particularly in the twin districts of Rajouri and Poonch, where massive search operation is on to nab the terrorists who carried out the attack, dastardly terror attack on Hindu civilians at Dangri. So there is high alert across Jammu and Kashmir, but as far as this incident is concerned, it happened around midnight and then a police team rushed to the spot. They have taken cognizance of this incident and the matter is under investigation. But since what has happened in the recent past, that is why this matter is being viewed very seriously. And Akshita, I just want to add one more point to it, that tonight at 9 p.m., Union Home Minister Amit Shah is going to share an important meeting of top Jammu and Kashmir BJP leaders, where this issue of targeted killings as well as the issue of attacks on minorities are going to be discussed. So
clearly the need of the hour for the authorities to take note here and act immediately before we see more of these kind of targeted attacks take place. Thanks, Sunilji, for joining us. Let's get you the latest updates this afternoon from the Joshimath area, which has been declared a disaster-prone area. Post the high-level meeting conducted by the PMO, a committee of experts along with the Secretary Border Management and members of the NDMA, the National Disaster Management Authority, will visit Joshimath today. The disaster management and experts team formed by the Uttarakhand government has submitted its report to Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami. Also, Chief Minister Dhami will hold a review meet with all agencies in Dehradun today. Earlier on Sunday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Chief Minister Dhami, took stock of the situation and assured him of all possible help. Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister also intervened, holding a high-level review on the current situation in Joshimath. The central government agencies and experts are assisting Uttarakhand to prepare short, medium and long-term plans to deal with the Joshimath situation.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने दूरभाष पर मुझसे काफ़ी डिटेल में सारी जानकारी ली है। जोशीमठ को बचाने के लिए हर संभव प्रयास जो भी होगा, हर संभव उन्होंने आश्वासन भी दिया है, विश्वास दिया है कि हर संभव वहाँ पर काम होगा उस शहर को बचाने के लिए, और लोगों के लिए हर संभव सहायता का उन्होंने आश्वासन दिया है कि आप डिटेल उसका आकलन कर लीजिए, उसके बाद जो है उस पर कार्रवाई करेंगे।
अभी तो सभी जो विशेषज्ञों ने विज़िट किया उनके साथ भी विचार विमर्श हुआ, और सबसे पहले हमारा यही प्रयास है कि किसी का नुकसान ना हो, जहाँ रिस्क है वहाँ लोगों को शिफ्ट किया जाए और जल्दी से जल्दी इसके कारण का पता लगाया जाए। भारत सरकार में भी सभी इंस्टीट्यूट को रिक्वेस्ट की है और विशेषज्ञ कल आ रहे हैं और जल्दी से जल्दी पता करने का प्रयास किया जा रहा है कि कारण क्या है, ताकि उसका इलाज किया जा सके।
इस देश को 3 माफिया हैं जो दैत्य की तरह निगले जा रहे हैं। एक खनन माफिया, एक शराब माफिया और एक ये पावर जनरेशन का माफिया सामने आ गया है। तो उनको लग रहा है कि उत्तराखंड एक ऐसा फल है जहां पर कि फटाफट पर्यावरण विदों की मंजूरी मैनेज करो, हाइडल पावर प्रोजेक्ट लगाओ, करोड़ों का मुनाफा हो जाएगा। मैं कह रही हूं कि उत्तराखंड के विकास के लिए दूसरे रास्ते निकालो जो बेहतर हैं, ज्यादा रोजगार देने वाले हैं। लेकिन इस प्रकार के हादसों के लिए तो उत्तराखंड को हम ना तैयार करें। मैं बहुत चिंतित हूँ।
स्थिति बहुत चिंताजनक है, विस्फोटक स्थिति तक चिंताजनक है। किसी समय भी सारा ढांचा कोलैप्स कर सकता है। प्रकृति चेतावनी दे रही है और हम उस चेतावनी के अनुरूप आचरण नहीं कर रहे हैं। एक ही तरीका है कि जोशीमठ को दूसरी जगह बसाया जाए, नया जोशीमठ बनाया जाए और पुराने जोशीमठ का ट्रीटमेंट किया जाए। जो कारण हैं जोशीमठ के सिंक करने के, जिसके सब लोगों में चर्चा है, उन कारणों में एनटीपीसी की टनल और दूसरे जो 4 धाम यात्रा के निर्माण कार्य इत्यादि हैं, उन सब पर रोक लगाई जाए।
मटमैला पानी बेसिकली क्या है कि रीजन जो है वहाँ पे ग्लेशियर, आप पहले भी लोगों ने बोला लैंडस्लाइड या ग्लेशिएटेड रीजन है। ग्लेशिएटेड रीजन इसलिए है, उस ग्लेशिएटेड रीजन की वजह से क्या होता है कि वहाँ पे क्ले मटेरियल ज़्यादा बनता है, यानी क्रस्ट मटेरियल होता है जो क्ले के फॉर्म में होता है। तो वो क्ले के फॉर्म में होने की जो क्ले मटेरियल है, तो क्ले मटेरियल में जो पानी निकलेगा वो रेड कलर का निकलेगा। या तो वो वहाँ अंदर हिल गया है किसी एंथ्रोपोजेनिक एक्टिविटीज़ की वजह से, नेचुरल एक्टिविटीज़ तो नहीं है, ये एंथ्रोपोजेनिक एक्टिविटीज़ की वजह से वो हिल गया है और हिलने के बाद जो है आपके फीसर से पानी आ गया है।
I'm slipping into a short break here on India Today. Coming up on the other side, we're getting you a story that everyone's been talking about on social media. Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan Khan's image with a Pakistani actress has gone viral. What's cooking between the two? We'll tell you in just a bit.
He was launched by the Dharma head honcho Karan Johar in 2010, while she made her acting debut with Fugly in 2014.
दिल्ली की लड़की हूँ, धक्के और रगड़ के बीच का फर्क जानती हूँ।
Years down the line, both Siddharth Malhotra and Kiara Advani shared screen space in Shersha in 2021, and this almost felt like it was always meant to be.
जिद्दा ना होया मेरा विआह विक्रम नाल, ते फिर मैं कदी किसी भी नाल विआह ना करांगी।
Though the couple has been tight-lipped about their whirlwind romance, their love story, more often than not, has become the talk of the town. Be it an event, an award ceremony, or even a chat show, all eyes have also been on the lovebirds in the hope of an answer to this million-dollar question. Will they not? And now the time is finally here. If you jog your memory, it was Salman Khan who had teased Sidharth Malhotra about his marriage plans when he visited the sets of Big Boss 16 to promote his film Thank God with co-star Rakulpreet Singh.
सिद्धार्थ, शादी मुबारक हो। कितना प्यारा डिसीजन आपने लिया है। प्यारा डिसीजन लिया है। और किसके एडवाइस क्या हो रहा है मेरे को यार? किसके एडवाइस पे लिया आपने ये?
भाई, आप और शादी के सजेशन दे रहे हो?
सुन लो जानम टीनू, नहीं करना चाह रहा है। मैं जानम और टीनू को बचपने से जानता हूँ।
जी बिल्कुल, मेरी गुड फ्रेंड। शादी कब, कहाँ, किसके साथ भाई?
होगी, यू कांट जब तक हो नहीं जाए
जी,
जब तक हो नहीं जाए यू कैन नॉट टेल के किसके साथ होगी, और उसके बाद भी यू कैन नॉट टेल के किसके साथ और होगी।
नहीं, शादी तो एक ही बार करनी है बस। आई थिंक एक ही बार, क्वालिटी ओवर क्वांटिटी।
या एक ही बार उसके बाद कभी नहीं करना।
उसके बाद एक ही बार गलती करना।
That's right. After showing off their abs on national television, Salman got down to advise Sidharth to start maintaining his abs, hinting at his wedding.
शादी मुबारक हो। कितना प्यारा डिसीजन आपने लिया है। प्यारा डिसीजन लिया है। और किसके एडवाइस क्या हो रहा है मेरे को यार? किसके एडवाइस पे लिया आपने ये?
भाई, आप और शादी के सजेशन दे रहे हो?
सुन लो जानम टीनू, नहीं करना चाह रहा है।
Welcome back. Aryan Khan's image with a Pakistani actor Sadia Khan has sparked romance rumours. The two were clicked together at a New Year party in Dubai. There have also been reports that SRK's son is even dating Nora Fatehi.
Shah Rukh Khan's eldest son, Aryan Khan, is yet again making headlines, and this time it's all things love. Yes, a picture of Aryan posing with Pakistani actress Sadia Khan has been going viral ever since it was uploaded, and fans are quick to assume that something is brewing between the two. Interestingly, a few days back, he was also linked up with Nora as they were seen partying at the same venue. Meanwhile, unlike his father and sister Suhana, Aryan will not be facing the camera himself and will instead make his debut as a director. Recently, he also officially announced on social media that he has completed writing the script and will soon start shooting for it. His OTT project will be backed by Red Chillies Entertainment. He has also marked his foray into the luxury lifestyle business along with his friends cum partners.
And you can catch all the details of that story and much more on our website indiatoday.in. Go ahead and download the India Today app as well. That's it from me. Thanks for tuning in. Sneha Murdani is joining you with the headlines in just a bit.
After displaying its rich art, culture and heritage in Tableau for 13 years in a row at Republic Day parades in New Delhi, Karnataka's Tableau will be missing out this time as the union government has rejected the model proposed by the state. The centre has reasoned that Karnataka was given a break this time to give an opportunity to those states that had been omitted for the past 8 years. Karnataka had won the second prize for its tableau, the cradle of traditional handicrafts, last year. The rejection of its tableau this year has created an uproar in the poll-bound state, with the Congress and pro-Kannada organizations up in arms against the Bommai government. Former Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has called the Bommai government incapable and weak, adding that the state BJP leadership were cowards in front of their high command. Other Congress leaders too targeted the centre's move.
There is a stepmotherly attitude towards Karnataka from Mr. Narendra Modi's government. Last time they almost dismissed the tableaus of Narayan Guru, Basveshwara and all. This time they have not given any space for Karnataka. That shows it's a stepmotherly attitude towards the Karnataka.
Last year happens in 26 parades. So one of the Narayana Guruji tableau is rejected. The last Republic Day. So this is meaning central government not interested in Karnataka culture, not interested in any flood situation, drought. So always neglecting Karnataka.
Pro-Kannada groups stamped the Bommai government for not taking the initiative.
ತುಂಬ ನೋವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಳೆದ ಬಾರಿ 2ನೇ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಸ್ತಬ್ಧ ಚಿತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಅನೇಕ ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಗರಿಮೆಯನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧ ಚಿತ್ರವನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ದೇನೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಇತಿಹಾಸವನ್ನು ಸಾರುವಂಥ ಯಾವುದೇ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ದೇನೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ದ್ರೋಹವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
While politics continues, the Karnataka Tableau will be missed in Delhi on the 74th Republic Day on January 26th. Bureau Report, India Today.
Hi there, good afternoon. You're watching Lunch Break. I'm Sneha Mordani. A quick check of the top stories this Monday afternoon. Satirical book on Siddaramaiah triggers a big storm in Karnataka. Book shows the former Chief Minister as Tipu. Congress seeks a stay on the book release. After Joshimath declared landslide zone, Prime Minister Modi takes stock, assures Chief Minister Pushkar Dhami of all help. National Disaster Management team to meet Chief Minister Dhami over rescue operations. Protest versus counter-protest in Delhi, where AAP staged protests outside Delhi BJP office. BJP lays siege to Kejriwal's residence. High drama inside Tamil Nadu Assembly. Governor walks out during Chief Minister Stalin's speech after DMK allies stage a walkout during the governor's inaugural speech. Massive protests on streets of Brazil. Brazil ex-president backers storm National Congress protest. Election results after Bolsonaro faces defeat. Cops fire tear gas to clear protesters. Ahead of the state assembly elections, polarization Nataka is peaking in Karnataka. Politics has escalated over a book released on state Congress leader Siddaramaiah. Karnataka Minister Ashwath Narayan is set to release a book on Siddaramaiah that shows the former Chief Minister in the attire of Tipu Sultan. This essentially is a satire. The book lists the achievements and programs of Siddaramaiah when he was the Chief Minister. Congress Chief D. Keshav Kumar hits out at the BJP, accusing them of vote bank politics. Went on to say that the Saffron Party is trying to tarnish the party's image. BJP, meanwhile, is all guns blazing at the Grand Old Party, making a scathing attack. Ashwath Narayan said Congress is open about its own corruption bureau and give reservation to candidates from the Popular Front of India. Meanwhile, mega celebrations have erupted in Kolar as Siddaramaiah is all set to announce his candidature for the state assembly elections from this district. A 70-foot tall poster of Siddaramaiah has been installed. Siddaramaiah will also be felicitated by the silver crown, using a silver crown in fact, which is as heavy as 1.5 kilos.
ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ತೇಜೋವಧೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರದ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಡಿಫಮೇಟರಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡೋಣ ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 3 years they could not find anything. They know that they have lost their game. Their days are numbered. If they had Siddaramaiah had done anything wrong, or any Congress government had done it wrong, they have exhibited from the past 3 years. Who stopped them? Now elections are coming. The people are rejecting. Now they are trying to show that they want to find some fault.
Going to talk about whatever statements so far been made by Sri Sanmaniya Siddaramaiah ji. So you need not worry. So that shows the kind of statement whatever he has made so far, it is so damaging. We want to reflect. We want to talk about his statements, his intentions.
BJP to take a decision in this, what is required is they have to go examine constitutionally. Without doing that, they are believing some people and doing that. It is very bad. They are setting a very, very bad example. This is an election year. In 3 months, 4 months, the elections are over. Whatever they do now, will it stand? The next government will take a call on that.
BJP has become desperate. 8 years of Modi's rule, 3 years of BJP's rule here, they're not able to showcase a single successful program of theirs. So they are resorting to such cheap politics, character assassination. If they are really, they are in power for so long and they have not released a booklet on their achievements. How come they have nothing to say to the people of Karnataka? Even if at all they have to release any booklet, let them release all the booklets of the scams that they are undergoing, right? The PSI scam, the Bitcoin scam, the recruitment scam. Let them do that at least. Let them release a white paper on the economy of Karnataka. As a ruling party, it is so disastrous that they are doing something like this.
Sagai Raj is with us, joining us from the capital city of Bengaluru. Sagai, this is only going to continue and get worse from here on, given the manner in which polarization really has become the fulcrum of politics for both the BJP and the Congress. This time around, the BJP trying to get an upper hand by releasing this book on Siddaramaiah. The contents are very controversial.
Absolutely. Yesterday they made an announcement that they will be releasing a book this evening around 3 p.m. And much before their release, what we also get to learn is that the Congress have knocked the doors of the courts here in Bengaluru, requesting them to put a stay order on this particular book release. As we speak now, the Congress supporters are gathering in front of Town Hall where the event is happening, and probably they will go ahead and protest against this book release. The security has been beefed up. There are close to 2 pantloons from the Karnataka Reserve Police, which is already stationed here to take care of law and order situation. What we also get to learn is the supporters of Siddaramaiah, along with the Kurba community. Siddaramaiah hails from Kurba community. Kurba community association members are also set to get up Town Hall to protest against this. As we speak now, you can see here the Congress supporters, the Siddaramaiah supporters are gathered in front of Town Hall, where a more number of supporters from Siddaramaiah Fans Club as well as Kurba Association are planned to come here and protest against the book release, where the Minister Ashwath Narayan is all set to participate and release the booklet against Siddaramaiah.
Be with us. I'm going to come back to you for more developing stories from the state of Karnataka, and we have some news just coming in. Let's go straight to that. This is Siddaramaiah show of strength in Kolar. Siddaramaiah presented crown, mace and goat. A 70 feet poster to welcome Siddaramaiah in Kolar, garlanded as he enters Kolar. Sagai continues to be with us for more on that story. Sagai, more than just announcing his candidature, this also appears to be a reflection of what Siddaramaiah wants in terms of being the face of the Congress, at least for the Chief Minister's post in these elections again.
Congress have not officially announced the candidates in the state of Karnataka, and much before the Congress could go ahead and announce, now Siddaramaiah is planning to announce his candidature from Kolar district of Karnataka. There is a huge arrangements and huge welcome which was being given to Siddaramaiah in Kolar. We have seen the kind of the arrangement which was being made by the supporters of Congress as well as Siddaramaiah, and it will be very crucial for him as well, because it is a new constituency and he had to work on that particular constituency much before they could go ahead for the elections. So probably that is the reason, that is one of the reasons why Siddaramaiah have tried to go ahead and announce much before the Congress could even announce the candidatures of Congress from all the constituency in the state of Karnataka.
What about DK Shivkumar? I want to know, Sagai, given the manner in which there's been this big show of strength today in Kolar by Siddaramaiah, how is DKS really responding?
DK Shivkumar has not spoken about this, but even in the past we have seen that whenever there was any kind of announcement, whether it is Koppal or other districts where Siddaramaiah had participated in several public rallies, he had announced the candidature, and it was against the norms of Congress, because whenever the candidature has been announced, it has been announced by the High Command or there is a press release from the AICC about the candidature. But much before that, Siddaramaiah had made an announcement, and DK Shivkumar went on to say that none of them, including him as well as Siddaramaiah, doesn't have any kind of rights to announce the candidature, but still he has violated. But remember the kind of stature that Siddaramaiah enjoys in Congress. Nobody has taken any kind of disciplinary action against him, and probably that is one of the reasons that Congress is worried that Siddaramaiah might go ahead and announce his candidature from Kolar, and that is the reason this particular huge rally has been called today in Kolar district of Karnataka.
Interesting there. Sagai, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us up to speed with all of those developments. News coming in. Congress MP Karthi Chidambaram has said the position of the Tamil Nadu governor has become untenable. Karthi Chidambaram has said the governor must be immediately recalled by the president. There is a huge controversy as far as the governor R.N. Ravi is concerned, with certain statements being made by the governor vis-a-vis renaming of Tamil Nadu. The DMK, the Congress and allies have been up in arms against the governor, saying that this is a constitutional authority, but he is a stooge of the BJP government and is essentially echoing their sentiments and is reflecting their agenda in Tamil Nadu, saying that he should not be talking about renaming of Tamil Nadu. Today, the governor in the assembly was the first day of the assembly session, was not allowed to make his speech also. DMK protested and Congress and other allies also walked out of the assembly, not allowing the proceedings in the house on the first day of a Tamil Nadu assembly session. Here we have Karthi Chidambaram, Congress MP, saying that the governor must be recalled. The state government led by DMK and all the other allies have been up in arms against Governor of Tamil Nadu, R.N. Ravi. Karthi Chidambaram has said the governor must be recalled. Remember, Governor R.N. Ravi has been in a controversy with the DMK and its allies. This has mainly got to do with R.N. Ravi's latest remarks that has sparked off a controversy with the DMK about renaming of Tamil Nadu. They've been at loggerheads, in fact, over several issues. Most recently, talking about Dravidian politics as regressive politics. Also about renaming of Tamil Nadu, saying that the name should be changed to Tamilagam. The DMK has responded to this, saying that here is the stooge of the BJP and this is not a constitutional authority. He is here to push the agenda of the RSS. Pramod Madhav has more details on that. Pramod, this is but expected, given that the DMK and all of its allies have been up in arms against R.N. Ravi.
Well, absolutely is, and it turned out to be a huge chaos after the governor's recent speech. He claimed that there is regressive politics in the state of Tamil Nadu, and that's the reason there is too much talk about federalism. This is totally against what the Chief Minister has been doing since he came to power back in 2021. And the final important issue he raised is that he simply said that Tamilagam is a better term that suits than Tamil Nadu. We did think that this is going to resonate in this assembly today, and that's what happened. Congress, CPM, CPI, BCK, TVK, MMK, everybody protested against the governor. And another very important issue is that what happened in the assembly was that on that 65-page book where the speech, the governor did not say a few terms. We are not exactly sure why he omitted, but in those particular lines, there was Dravidian model, that the names of Anna, Periyar, Ambedkar and everything. Still, we are not exactly sure why the governor omitted, but that turned into a very big issue because against the tradition, the Chief Minister stood up today and he spoke and he said that he is unhappy with what the governor has done by not reading the speech completely, and he also moved in the resolution to expunge whatever the governor extra said in his speech today, and that way both the state government and the governor locked horns inside the assembly today.
Pramod, also not just one issue about renaming of the state of Tamil Nadu, series of issues that have been raised by the DMK and its allies, including in the assembly today, talking about online gaming and how there is insensitivity on the part of the governor vis-a-vis the legislation that needs to be brought in. Not just this, but several other issues that the DMK has raised against the governor, isn't it?
It absolutely is, and the very important aspect here is that the Chief Minister said that even though they are not happy with whatever the governor was doing, they did not want to oppose the governor's speech or boycott it, considering the assembly traditions. But the way governor dealt with it, the Chief Minister said that they had to show their expression one way or the other. This is against, even though the DMK sat inside the assembly, their allied parties did protest outside. And just like you mentioned, every other allied party of DMK claimed that the governor is still sitting on those particular bills. Nearly 17 to 20 bills, of which the most important one they raised today was the online gambling, the ban on online gambling and to regulate online gaming. That bill
and coming back to Narayan Tirupati of the BJP with us. Narayan Tirupati, Karti Chidambaram has said that the governor must be recalled. We've seen the tamasha and the ruckus in the assembly today. The DMK too and the other allies are saying that he's a stooge of the BJP and that he must go. How do you respond?
No, this is a real atrocious. The moment the governor went to the assembly, he was garrowed and he was shouted and he was literally, when he was about to deliver the address, the alliance parties of the ruling DMK were restless and they never allowed him to talk. But the governor, in spite of elaborating the government's measures, the ruling party had definitely planned to insult the governor. And when the governor was in the house, there was an attempt to bring a motion against him. This is atrocious and it is anti-democratic.
But I understand what the point you're making. But their contention is that how can you call Dravidian politics regressive? Why will you talk about renaming of Tamil Nadu? Are these even valid suggestions? Is the question the DMK and the Congress and others are asking.
No, Tamil Nadu is Tamilagam. When you say it is India that is Bharat, you can't say Bharat. See, Tamilagam is allies to Tamil Nadu. He only said that some people stating Tamil Nadu as a separate country. That's all. So they were talking about separatism, citing Tamil Nadu. The Nadu means country. So he was only referring, he was saying it's an alternate word. What is wrong in it? Tamil Nadu is also called as Tamilagam.
Okay.
India that is Bharat, like that. There is nothing wrong in what he said. See, as far as sitting on the bills are concerned, out of these 20 bills, almost 16 belong to universities, where these people want vice chancellors to be appointed, their own people, the DMK people, for corruption, which for the last 5-6 years, entire university, for the last 20-25 years, all the vice chancellors are, the university's vice chancellors are in jail or in bail.
Okay.
Now we have the governors have definitely done very well in the last 5 to 7 years, and that is what the present governor is also doing.
Narayan Tirupati, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Thank you so much for joining us with your views. So the BJP says this is essentially much ado about nothing. Now, what really happened today? There was a great deal of drama that was seen at the Tamil Nadu Assembly over the comments of the governor there. Massive ruckus was seen at the Assembly. Allies of the ruling DMK, including the Congress and the MDMK, boycotted the governor's speech, staging a mass walkout. The protest comes amid the governor's statement over renaming of Tamil Nadu. The DMK and its allies have staunchly opposed governor's stand, accusing him of towing the BJP's ideological position. The drama in the assembly continued with the governor walking out during Chief Minister Stalin's speech. Earlier, Tamil Nadu governor made a speech in a felicitation ceremony at the Raj Bhavan, where he had allegedly remarked that Tamilagam is actually a more appropriate name for Tamil Nadu.
We cannot allow it. Governor is a constitutional authority, is a watchdog of constitutional values. Mr. Ravi using the post to carry over the RSS policies, RSS ideology. To condemn such an activity, today we boycotted Ravi. Not governor address.
Here the state government or their alliance parties, they are thinking that whatever their ideological orientation, and they are expecting that the governor has to address, not even in the assembly and also in the outside assembly.
AIADMK's Kolar Satyam is joining us live right now. Thank you for your time. This time around, apart from walking out from the assembly, this is what the Congress is saying, that the governor must be recalled. How do you respond, sir?
Yes, political drama by DMK and Congress is reaching its new level. Just to cover their incompetence and inefficiency, they want to paint a picture that they want to paint saffron to governor and say the war is between DMK and governor. And he is the one who is stalling all the progress of Tamil Nadu. They expect governor to be a puppet, and the message from the governor is different. So enacting political drama is a new norm in Tamil Nadu right now.
Comments that have been made. For example, to say that Dravidian politics is regressive. How do you respond to that? These statements from the governor.
Governor's understanding of that is different. Tamil Nadu is definitely not regressive. Maybe there might be some difference of understanding. Tamil Nadu is leading in many fronts, be it education, healthcare, when compared to the rest of the other states. So the comment regressive is definitely not a welcome one. But at the same time, this will remain as Tamil Nadu and will be called as Tamil Nadu. Nadu doesn't mean separation. It's not divisiveness like how my DMK counterparts are. Opposition counterparts are painting a picture. It is not so. Nadu also means seek in Tamil meaning. So in the land, in the country of Tamil Nadu, Tamilian, seek Tamil is the right meaning. And it shows inclusiveness. It doesn't show divisiveness.
Okay.
Like how DMK is trying to paint a picture.
All right. Kolar Satyam, I'm going to thank you for the moment for joining us with your views on that. Now, what has led to this controversy? Listening to what exactly the Tamil Nadu governor had said.
Unfortunately, in Tamil Nadu, there has been a regressive politics. Regressive politics that we are Dravidian. We have nothing to do with this, and we have been just by virtue of constitution and all, we have been brought together. And entire effort has been created in last over half a century to reinforce this narrative that we are not part of the nation. Integrally, we are not part of the nation. In fact, Tamil Nadu is the one place, let us say Tamilagam is more appropriate.
And there is no end to the MCD mayor face-off in Delhi city, with the national capital witnessing high-voltage political drama as BJP and AAP hit the streets. Arvind Kejriwal's party staged a protest outside Delhi BJP office and raised slogans against the Saffron Party. The protest was against the governor's appointment of 10 councillors in the civic body. AAP called BJP party of cheaters. BJP replied with a counter protest. Workers of the Saffron Party protested outside Arvind Kejriwal's house, opposing the stand taken by the AAP in the house and the alleged manhandling of their councillors. AAP is raising objection to the governor naming 10 nominated MCD members without consulting the state government, alleging that all nominated members are cadres of the BJP and not any experts. Meanwhile, BJP slammed AAP, saying that VK Saxena was well within his rights to nominate members to the MCD. Remember, councillors of both AAP and BJP jostled, came to blows and injured each other on Friday.
सदन के अंदर मेजॉरिटी हमारी, मैंडेट हमारा, मेयर हमारी बनेगी, स्टैंडिंग कमेटी हमारी बनेगी, सरकार हमारी बनेगी, तो बेईमानी कौन करेगा? बीजेपी करेगी ना। हम क्यों करेंगे बेईमानी? हमें तो मैंडेट मिला है। बेईमानी वो करेगा जिसको कुछ नहीं मिला, जिसको जनता ने कुछ नहीं दिया। इसलिए बीजेपी बेईमानी करके सरकार बनाना चाहती है। हम उनकी बेईमानी नहीं चलने देंगे।
Why are you not letting the councillor take the oath? Point number one. Why, if you are so much worried that you are in a बहुमत में हो आप, and you are in a majority, why are you not letting the mayor and deputy mayor election should happen? Why are you not doing it? Why are you creating a ruckus in the house? Let the house run. Let the house take their own place and let the house decide who is the next mayor.
On 6th of January, when the oath ceremony was being held, on that day, the oath of the 10 nominated councillors was done before the oath of the elected councillors, which was really unconstitutional. And on that day, we raised our voice that we won't let anything happen unconstitutionally, because always Bharatiya Janata Party has done things in the past also in an unconstitutional way. Because as per the Constitutional Act 243R and Section 3, subsection 3, A1, as per the Delhi Municipal Corporation Act, the nominated councillors are not given any right to put their vote in the voting.
It's time for a quick break here. On the other side, our entertainment special in the club.
News is about putting people first. Just look at the queues right across. About asking the right questions to those in power. It takes no sides.
माँ का दर्द एक दर्द कोई नहीं समझ सकता उस दर्द को.
It reveals. It heals.
Angry people came out on the streets.
Is this the kind of justice system we want in this country? News is all heart and no hatred.
बिल्किस बानो आज क्या कहना चाहेंगी आप?
हमारे साथ जो हुआ है किसी के साथ भी नहीं होना चाहिए.
Experience the news. With me, Rajdeep Sardesai, only on India Today.
Don't Show Up hitmaker Dua Lipa will make her acting debut in an upcoming spy thriller titled Argyle.
The greater the spy, the bigger the lie.
The film is based on a book by the same name written by first-time author Ellie Conway. The film will be directed by Matthew Vaughn, who is known for Kingsman films, and will also feature Henry Cavill, Bryce Dallas Howard, Samuel L. Jackson, Ariana DeBose, Bryan Cranston, and Catherine O'Hara. The pop star, known for her hits like Levitating and New Rules, among others, not only wants to act but is also planning to set up her own TV and film production company so she can back stories she believes in and produce them with bigger studios.
I tell myself, 1, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend, you know.
Uttarakhand's Joshimath is crumbling. Subsidence threat continues. Houses that are unsafe are being marked in red paint by the administration.
This is the picture coming from Joshimath, from several pockets of Joshimath, where you could see people packing up their equipments, their furniture, their utensils, and leaving homes like this one as soon as possible. Because apparently, many of the houses like this one are now unsafe for living.
Amid the alarming situation in the region, the Prime Minister's office held a high-level meeting. Uttarakhand CM Pushkar Singh Dhami made an assessment of the situation in Joshimath a day after directing the immediate evacuation of approximately 600 affected families. The Chief Minister paid a visit to homes with significant ceiling and wall cracks.
भी हमारे ऐसे शहर हैं जो पहाड़ों में हैं, रॉक पर हैं, पहाड़ों पर हैं, उनकी धारण क्षमता कितनी है? क्या वो अपनी धारण क्षमता पूर्ण तो नहीं कर चुके हैं अभी तक? और अगर धारण क्षमता पूर्ण कर चुके हैं तो निश्चित रूप से उस पर एक सुनियोजित तरीके से जिस प्रकार का व्यवस्थित एक रोक होती है, वो व्यवस्थित रोक हम लगाने का काम करेंगे।
A plea has been filed in the Supreme Court to intervene to help Uttarakhand with its relief efforts and to help the people who are in danger of losing their homes and lives. Meanwhile, Jyotirmath Administrator Swami Avimukteswaranand said that the state government ignored the crisis in Joshimath. Cracks have been emerging here from last year, but the state government didn't do anything.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हम लोग जा रहे हैं, याचिका हमने दायर कर दी है। अर्जेंसी भी हम लोगों ने बताई है कि तत्काल इस पर सुनवाई की जाए। बात यह है कि जोशीमठ में लंबे समय से संकेत मिल रहे थे कि भूगर्भ में कुछ हलचल है, जिसके कारण 500 से अधिक मकानों में दरारें चौड़ी पड़ चुकी हैं।
With widening cracks on the walls of houses, several buildings in Joshimath are on the verge of collapsing. Bureau Report, India Today.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Hello and welcome. You're watching In the Club. I'm Dipali Patel. This is where we get you the best from the world of entertainment. First up, Priyanka Chopra borrowed Isha Ambani's LA home to host the screening of Pan-Nalan Directorial and India's first entry to the Oscars this year, Chhello show. Several celebrities from film fraternity and a host of Academy members also attended the screening, including the team of the Gujarati drama. Take a look.
आओ खाते जरा नोखों से।
बापू जी, एक बात पूछूं?
ना।
Team Chhello show takes down LA. Yes, Priyanka Chopra hosted a screening of Pan-Nalan Directorial and India's official entry to the Oscars this year, Chhello show. Reputed names from the film fraternity and a host of Academy members were in attendance, including the team of this Gujarati drama, including the little wonder Bhavin Rabri.
because everyone can afford to go buy a ticket.
Several visuals from the evening are doing rounds on the internet. In one of them, Priyanka can be seen giving a speech remembering the times of single-screen theatres in small towns as she dips herself into the pride of Indian cinema and the movies coming out from the country.
One movie that plays in that theatre, not what we're used to with like so many choices and multiple choice questions and all kinds of movies available under one roof.
The actress also took to social media to share glimpses from the night as she extended her support for Chhello show and captioned the post as, "The least I can do is always support the industry that taught me all I know about my job." So proud of the amazing movies that comes out of Indian cinema. Chhello show being one of the special ones. Good luck team, go get them. Please see Chhello Show, Last Film Show, a regional language movie Gujarati, which has been selected as India's official entry to the Best International Feature Film category at the 95th Academy Awards. Written and directed by Pannalin, this incredible film revolves around a 9-year-old's Bhavin Rabri fascination with cinema. Priyanka also thanked Isha Ambani in her post, whose LA home she had borrowed for the screening. It was followed by a dinner reception for members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The makers of the film, including filmmaker Pannalin and producers Siddharth Roy Kapoor and Dheer Momaya, reciprocated Priyanka's gesture as they issued a joint statement which read, "Priyanka is a global icon, a tremendously talented actor, and most of all, a very generous person. We are very moved that she extended her support to Last Film Show by hosting the screening." The team was more thrilled by how much she loved the film, especially the performances of the child actors. Last Film Show is one of the 15 movies, along with Korean Decision to Leave, Denmark's Holy Spider, and Pakistan's Joel.
Countering against the protest of Congress, now BJP had protested in front of Town Hall with the posters of which they are supposed to release around 4 p.m. And they were supposed to release a booklet which have a content of anti-Siddaramaiah, probably appeasement politics if Siddaramaiah comes back to power, and as well as they also try to highlight that Siddaramaiah might be anti-Hindu if he comes back to power. The title of the book is Nija Kanasugalu, which means that real dreams of Siddaramaiah if he becomes the Chief Minister of Karnataka. And for much before this particular protest, there was a protest of Congress. All of them were detained by the police, now been taken in a bus to a different place, and they had protested against this particular book release which will happen around 4 p.m. in Town Hall. And they say that it is defamatory and that particular booklet doesn't have any kind of truth. It is just to malign the image of Siddaramaiah. And what we also get to learn is few supporters of Siddaramaiah also knocked the doors of the court requesting for a stay order on this. But so far we don't have any information on that, whether the case is heard or they will get a stay order on that particular issue. As we speak now, the police are at the spot at Town Hall to take care of law and order situation since there were large number of supporters of Siddaramaiah who had planned to protest, and now they have been detained. And to counter their protest, even BJP held a few posters of that particular booklet and protested in front of Town Hall, and even they were being sent back inside the Town Hall after their protest. As we speak now, the program which was scheduled at 3 p.m. now it has been rescheduled at 4 p.m. Minister Ashwath Narayan will participate in that particular program and release a booklet which is against Siddaramaiah, which is titled as Nija Kanasugalu, a literary meaning of real dreams in English, where they are trying to portray Siddaramaiah as anti-Hindu and a man who appeases minorities. Back to studio.
All right, what next then, Sagai? Given that the Congress is also raising this issue legally and they're taking this battle to courts as well.
Absolutely, they have knocked the doors of the court, requesting the court to put a stay order on this because they feel that this particular content of the booklet is defamatory in nature, and they also threatened to file a defamation case against the organizers of this particular booklet. So far, this particular program is being organized by the supporters of BJP. We have seen the public relation officers of BJP, Karnataka, who had also protested in town hall after the Congress had protested, and as per the schedule, the program will go on at 4 o'clock. As we speak now, we can see that security has been deployed in front of town hall to take care of law and order situation. And what we also get to learn is that even the BJP is hell-bent to go ahead with the release of the booklet, no matter what kind of protest the Congress is planned. Remember that Siddaramaiah is in Kolar today, and what we also get to learn through our sources is that he might go ahead and announce his candidature from Kolar to contest 2023 elections. And much before that happens, now we can see there are booklets which is being released against him in Bengaluru.
Yes, and also we hear that the BJP is going to formally launch this book, so to speak, at 3 o'clock. In fact, in just some time from now, few minutes from now, Sagai.
Yes, it was supposed to happen at 3 o'clock, and now it has been rescheduled at 4 o'clock, where the Minister Ashwath Narayan will be coming here and participating in the book launch around 4 o'clock, where Ashwath Narayan will be releasing the book, which has been formed by the supporters of BJP.
All right, let's take a look at those pictures there that Sagai is getting us.
On this KPCC. Yeah. Sir, what happened, sir? What happened in the court? Yeah, what happened in the court?
Exactly, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದ್ರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿದ್ವಿ. ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು? ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರನ್ನು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ತೇಜೋವಧ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಎಂಬ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ನಾವು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೆ. ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಸ್, ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಶ್ವಥ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಅವರು ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಯಸ್, ಸ್ಟೇ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಟೇ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್.
What does it say? What does the stay order state?
Yeah, I will tell you. Pass the following order. Issue order to rejection against defendant number 1 to 7, restraining them. Then men agents or anybody by themselves or on their behalf from hosting defamatory statement of any sort in connection with any matter against the plaintiff to the print media and or the electronic media, and from publishing, packaging, releasing, offering for sale, selling and displaying ಲಾಡ್ಕೋಸಿಂಗ್ ನಿಜ ಕನಸುಗಳು and Ruko book till next date of hearing. Yes.
Right, we're getting all the updates as far as this controversial book is concerned. First of all,
this particular gentleman is that there is a stay order on the book release.
Yes, that's right. Saga is getting us all of those details. The court has, in that sense, given relief to Siddaramaiah and the Congress. With this order from the court, there is order to stay on the release of this book. So it was to be released actually at 3 p.m. Saga was just telling us that the release was then postponed to 4. And now the court has said that this can't be released. It's controversial. And this was Siddaramaiah's son, actually, who is the sitting MLA who moved the court for an immediate hearing and interim order that they have successfully received from the court on staying the release of this controversial book on Siddaramaiah, senior leader of the Congress party and former chief minister, that the BJP was all set to release. This is the first on India Today, and we're getting you all the latest from the developments from the court as well, which has given some relief to Siddaramaiah in the sense that this book on him, a controversial one, it's actually a satire, however, extremely controversial. It was to be released by the BJP at 3 today, and then it was postponed to 4. What's important is that the court has now said that this book is not going to be released immediately. There is a stay order that they have managed to get from the court. The petitioner in this case was the son of Siddaramaiah, MLA Yatindra. He moved court for an immediate hearing and interim order, and they've successfully received the same. However, the Congress is up in arms against the BJP. They've been protesting and there's been high drama that we've seen as far as the controversial book on Siddaramaiah is concerned. Sagai is getting asked more details on that. Sagai, some relief for the Congress there with that breather of an interim order that has just come in that says, for the moment, the book can't be released.
Absolutely, unless the next hearing, unless there is some kind of outcome from the court, they cannot go ahead and release this particular book. This is what the gentleman have to say. And we also got access to the verdict which has been shared by Siddaramaiah team, which shows that the petitioner is his son and MLA Yatindra Siddaramaiah, who has approached the court here in Bengaluru requesting them to put a stay order on this particular book release. Remember, it was supposed to happen at 3 o'clock and later on it was postponed at 4 o'clock, and now as we speak there is an announcement from the Congress leaders saying that there is a stay order in this and they cannot go ahead and release this particular book unless next hearing concludes in this particular case and there is some kind of verdict on this particular issue. Remember, the Congress has been alleging that this particular book which will be released by the BJP is defamatory in nature and they should not go ahead and do, and this all manipulated one. And remember, this book says that Siddu's Nija Kanasagalu, which means Siddaramaiah's real dreams if he becomes the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and probably this particular content of the book has many of anti-Hindu programs, if at all, if Siddaramaiah comes back to power, and allegedly the programs which is of appeasement of minorities. And keeping all those things in the mind, the Siddaramaiah's son, Yatindra Siddaramaiah, also MLA from Congress, has knocked the doors of the court requesting for a stay order on this, and now a stay order has been issued against the book release. As we speak now, there is a movement here where police are taking stock of the situation.
Sanjay Mahesh, spokesperson of the BJP, is with us. I want to ask you, Mr. Mahesh, the court has said that this book can't be released immediately. There is a stay order. It's a setback. You all were planning to release it at 3 o'clock today. Okay, we apologize for that poor line. Connect with him again. We're getting all the details of the manner in which Siddaramaiah's son actually moved court fairly swiftly and has got a stay order on the release of this controversial book. The book, in fact, was scheduled to be released at 3 o'clock today. Then it was postponed to 4 p.m. And it is a controversial one. It talks about Siddaramaiah and how he intends to appease a certain section or religious section of the society. It obviously is aimed at elections in the state due in a few months from now. Sagai, in fact, has more details and is joining us with the very latest. Sagai, this, in fact, is a setback to the BJP in that sense, isn't it?
Information about that. If there is such a stay order, even we have to think what to do and all. Our ministers and all coming to, to inaugurate and all. So that we have to think. But taking that apart, the people of Karnataka knows that there is no difference between the administration and ruling of Tipu Sultan and that of the Siddaramaiah. That is what he did in 5 years. See, the Tipu Sultan, what did he do? He was a big coward. He was known for mass conversion.
Sir, the question is, will you go ahead with the book launch? Because they have already shared a stay order which is against the book launch. Will you still go ahead with that?
See, I am not the organizer here. I am also an audience like you who are coming here, okay? So you should ask the organizers whether they will go with that or not.
Fine, sir. Sir, will you go ahead with the book launch, sir?
No, I cannot. I can only give
He says.
Where is Madhu? No, Alama. He is asking whether they are going ahead with the book launch. You should ask the organizers.
Continues to be with us, guys. So you are there where the launch is supposed to happen, and there are people who've come for it already, but the stay order has been secured by the Congress, at least for the time being. There's relief.
The facts at least we have to ensure that it reaches to the people of Karnataka, and we will have to ensure that the books, whatever the atrocities, we will make sure that the copies of the books will be distributed to the all.
MG Mahesh, spokesperson of the BJP, is with us. A setback to the BJP. The court is saying you're not going to be allowed to release the book. You were all set to release it, Mr. Mahesh.
No, this is not the setback of anything for BJP. See, it shows how Congress is. They always advocate it is they are for freedom of expressions, And it shows how the Siddaramaiah became so hollow. See, he is not prepared to accept what the book is comes. See, he doesn't know what inside the book also. Because
the court order is in favor of the Congress, so how is it not for the Congress?
No, it is the only technical matter. The matter is here to discuss is ability of the Siddaramaiah. How much he is very much, why he is much of afraid of this book.
Okay. Fair enough, but they weren't, obviously they were upset about it and it was controversial in many ways, and that's the reason why they moved court. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now?
This is very...
Okay, we apologize for that line. We'll try and connect with the BJP once again. Sagai Raj is there where all the action is happening and where the book was supposed to be released. Sagai, clearly no clarity from the BJP on what they intend to do now since the order from the court is in about a stay on the release for the book, which is scheduled to happen at 3 and then 4.
Absolutely. We spoke to one of the organizing committee members here and they claim that probably even if there is a stay order on this particular book, probably they might not go ahead and launch the book. Probably they will try to distribute the book to the people. The message have to reach them. That is their ultimate goal, and they will try to do that when it comes to this particular book launch. But so far they are tight-lipped about this particular book launch program because the stay order is against the launching of this particular book at Town Hall. But we need to wait and watch whether they will be hell-bent to continue with the distribution of those copies to the people, because they say that so far they haven't got any order about this particular stay order from the court, and once they will take a decision. As of now, they are tight-lipped on whether they will go ahead with the book launch or not, but they say that they will continue to spread the word, they will continue to spread the message in the booklet to the people.
You know, for those who've joined us, our viewers, Sagai, for their benefit, give us a sense of what this whole controversy is about. It's a book that has been released and it has some controversial things to say about Siddaramaiah and what he intends to do, keeping clearly an eye on the elections. Sagai?
See, yesterday there was an invitation from the supporters of BJP stating that they will go ahead and release a booklet of Siddaramaiah, which is titled as Siddu's Nija Kanasugalu, which is a literary meaning of Siddu's real dreams. And allegedly this particular book had a lot of content which is anti-Hindu as well as pro-minorities, where Siddaramaiah, if he becomes the Chief Minister of Karnataka, what all the programs he might go ahead and implement in favor of minorities, and also what all the program which will be anti-Hindu. And countering that, this morning, there was a booklet which was being released by Siddaramaiah's media team, highlighting the achievements of Siddaramaiah, including from Annabhagya to Kshira Bhagya and several other programs when he was the Chief Minister from 2013 to 18. And the program was scheduled at 3 p.m. and later on it got postponed to 4 p.m. And much before the program could even start, the Congress workers and supporters of Siddaramaiah had protested in front of Town Hall against this particular book release. And meanwhile, Yatindra Siddaramaiah, son of Siddaramaiah, had knocked the doors of the court requesting for a stay order on this. And following that, they got a stay order. As we speak now, they had announced that there is a stay order.
Continue to keep a very close eye on all of those developments from the city of Bengaluru, where the entire tamasha is taking place. Sagai, I'm going to thank you for the moment. That also brings us to the end of this edition. My colleague Abha with the very latest on the other side. Getting those pictures of the protests, and Siddaramaiah also is expected right now at the town hall where that controversy is playing out. This has got to do with a book that the BJP intended to release on Siddaramaiah. It is controversial in many aspects, and the BJP has wanted to release this book at 3 o'clock today, and that was postponed to 4. Congress, meanwhile, has managed to get a stay order on the same, on the release of the book from the court, with the son of Siddaramaiah, former Chief Minister, and MLA Yatindra getting a stay order from the court on this. This is an interim order, and it remains to be seen how the BJP now takes this further as far as the legality of this is concerned. However, a formal launch of this book was supposed to happen today at 3.
ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Act of former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who was in Kolar today, and there's been a mega display of strength as far as launching his own candidature is concerned from Kolar for the upcoming Karnataka elections. This victory for Siddaramaiah today, with his son and MLA getting a stay order on the release of a controversial book that the BJP wanted to release on Siddaramaiah. Pictures of the same on your screens right now. There have been protests by the Congress party as well, who've, at least for the time being, managed to get an interim stay order from the court.
ಮಾಜಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸಚಿವರು, ಹಿರಿಯ ಮುಖಂಡರು ಆದಂತ ಶ್ರೀ KH ಮುನಿಯಪ್ಪ ಅವರ
ट्रांसलेशन करना क्या
ಮಾಜಿ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಶಾಸಕರು ಆದಂತ ಗೆಳೆಯ ರಮೇಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರ ಮಾಜಿ ಸಚಿವರು, ಶಾಸಕರು ಆದಂತ ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಗೌಡ ಅವರ
I thank the people who participated in this particular program, including former Unionist K. as well as former MLA Srinivas Gowda, Nanjay Gowda, Narayana Swamy, and others.
Sri Krishna Bairegowda avare, ಮಾಜಿ ಸಚಿವರಾದಂತ ಸಿದ್ದಾರಾಮ ಅವರೇ, ವಿಧಾನ ಪರಿಷತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಭಾಪತಿಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಂತ ಸುದರ್ಶನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮೇಲ್ಮನೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದಂತ ನಜೀರ್ ಅಹಮದ್ ಅವರೇ, ಅನಿಲ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರೇ, ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಯಾದವ್ ಅವರೇ, ರಮೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶಾಸಕರಾದಂತ ವೈದ್ಯ ಸುರೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ, BSS ಮುಖಂಡರಾದಂತ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು DSS ಮುಖಂಡರಾದಂತ ಮುನ್ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರೇ, ಮಾಜಿ ಶಾಸಕರಾದಂತ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಂಪಂಗಿ ಅವರೇ, ಮಾಜಿ ಮೇಲ್ಮನೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದಂತ ಶ್ರೀ MC ವೇಣುಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮಾಜಿ ಶಾಸಕರಾದಂತ ಶ್ರೀ ಚಿಂತಾಮಣಿ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮಾಜಿ ಶಾಸಕರಾದಂತ ಕೊತ್ತೂರು ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮಾಜಿ ಸಚಿವರಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ನಿಸಾರ್ ಅಹಮದ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮಾಜಿ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರೇ, ಮಾಜಿ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಚಂದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅವರೇ, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರುಗಳಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಉದಯ ಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಬಾಬು ಅವರೇ, ಎಲ್.ಎ. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರೇ, ಉರ್ಬಾಗಿಲು ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಅವರೇ, ಜಯದೇವ ಅವರೇ, ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಅವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬಹಳ ಜನ
names and thanking the people. He has not started the actual speech. Once he starts, I'll translate.
ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಮುಖಂಡರುಗಳೇ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಂಚೂಣಿ ಘಟಕಗಳ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸು, ಯುವ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸು, NSUI, ಸೇವಾದಳ, ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ, ರೈತ, OBC, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಘಟಕಗಳ ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರ ಘಟಕದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ವಿವಿಧ ಸಮುದಾಯಗಳ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರುಗಳೇ, ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕೋಲಾರ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರೇ, ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿಯರೇ,
here in Kolar for today's rally.
ಸುದ್ದಿ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೆಳೆಯರು, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ KH ಮುನಿಯಪ್ಪನವರು, ನಜೀರ್ ಅಹಮದ್ ಅವರು, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬೈರೇಗೌಡ ಅವರು, ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಗೌಡ ಅವರು, ಸುದರ್ಶನ್ ಅವರು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಖಂಡರುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ರಮೇಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು.
All the leaders on the stage have already spoken, and there are more leaders who are yet to speak on the stage.
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾತನಾಡದಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಖಂಡರುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ನನಗೆ ಕೋಲಾರ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಿಂದ ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒತ್ತಾಯವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The leaders who have spoken on the stage have asked me to contest elections from Kolar. They have asked me to go ahead and contest elections from Kolar.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡದಿದ್ದವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ,
including KH Muniyappa and other leaders who are forcing me to contest elections from Kolar. Who have not spoken yet on the stage are also on the same page for me to contest the elections.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾಯಕರುಗಳು,
for me this constituency people are more important.
ನಾವು ಉಳಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Only if we have the blessings of the people we can go ahead and win elections. If not, it is very difficult for us to contest and win elections. Few days back I was in Kolar.
ಕೆಲವು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಿಗೆ, ಚರ್ಚ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಮಸೀದಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ,
last time to Kolar, I had visited temples, mosques and churches. I had met the priests of all those religious institutions.
ಕೆಲವು ಊರುಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು.
I even visited a few villages in the constituency.
Sagai Raj also joining us on this. Sagai, take us through all the latest action that's happening on ground. We're seeing reactions coming in thick and fast.
If you notice that Siddaramaiah is saying that...
Okay, Sagai, just hold on one moment. We've got breaking coming in. The court has directed to remove defamatory content. Not just staying the book release, they've also directed to remove defamatory content. That's the latest coming in from the court with regards to that book. And they've said you have to remove defamatory content from the book. That's the latest coming in on this entire issue from the courts themselves, as they've instructed a move not only to stay the book release but also to remove the content. Sagai, that's the latest coming in after staying Siddaramaiah's book release. What are you hearing on ground? Reactions continuing to come in thick and fast.
See, the Congress have blocked the doors of court, saying that there are defamatory content in that particular book which should be removed, and they also say that it is out of truth, because this particular book really says that the dreams of Siddaramaiah, if at all, if he comes back to power as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. So that particular booklet, according to Congress workers, were defamatory in nature, and it is trying to tarnish the image of former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and that is the reason they demanded that this particular book should not be released. And what we also get to learn is that there was a stay order on this particular book launch, which is all scheduled to happen at 4 o'clock here in Town Hall in Bengaluru. And now, not only an injunction order, but also the court have asked the organizer to remove all the defamatory content of that particular book, which is all set to launch. As we were speaking to the few organizers, they said that there is a stay on the book launch, but they will try to go ahead and spread the message, spread the content of the book, even if there is a stay order, to the people and for the voters of Karnataka. So they are hell-bent to distribute the books despite a stay order on the book launch. Probably this particular stay order applicable only for the book launch event which is happening here in Town Hall.
All right, that's the latest coming in. The court has directed, after putting a stay on the book release, they've actually said they have to remove defamatory content from the book as well. That's the latest coming in from the courts, where they've actually given that direction on Siddaramaiah's release. It shows him as Tipu, and that's really, where part of the controversy has come in. Sagai, thanks so much for joining us as well and taking us to the latest there. Now, days after TN Governor's Thamizham remark, there was massive ruckus outside the Tamil Nadu Assembly. Allies of the ruling DMK, including Congress and MDMK, boycotted the governor's speech, staging a mass walkout. The protest comes amid the governor's statement over the renaming of Tamil Nadu. The DMK and its allies have staunchly opposed Governor Ravi's stand, accusing him of towing the BJP's ideological position. The drama in Assembly continued with the governor walking out during Chief Minister Stalin's speech. Earlier, Tamil Nadu governor made a speech in a felicitation ceremony at the Raj Bhavan, where he had allegedly remarked that Thamizham is a more appropriate name for Tamil Nadu.
The governor row is happening in every state. Wherever there is no BJP rule, BJP has a modus operandi of using the governors to rule this democratic government, which we are opposing. The governor is there, he has to sign the orders which are basically for the growth of a state. All these governors don't sign anything and eventually want to topple governments. We are not going to allow the RSS BJP ideology or their modus operandi of working or threatening or intimidating the governments is not going to work out in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is beyond all that.
தமிழ்நாடு என்று இனி அழைக்கக்கூடாது, தமிழகம் என்றுதான் அழைக்க வேண்டும் என்று சொல்வது ஏற்புடைய செயல் அல்ல. இதை நாங்கள் கண்டிக்கிறோம். ஆக ஆர்எஸ்எஸ்ஸின் கருத்தாக, பிஜேபியின் குரலாக தமிழ்நாட்டில் இங்கு ஒரு மாரல் கவர்மெண்ட், இங்கு இன்னொரு அரசாங்கத்தை நடத்த முயற்சிக்கிற, பல்வேறு துணைவேந்தர்களை அழைத்து தனியாக கூட்டம் நடத்துகிற, ஆலோசனை நடத்துகிற, தனி அரசாட்சி நடத்த துடிக்கின்ற ஆளுநரை கண்டிக்கின்ற வகையில் இன்றைக்கு எங்களுடைய எதிர்ப்பை பதிவு செய்து வெளிநடப்பு செய்திருக்கிறோம்.
I strongly feel what is more appropriate word is not an issue. If it is the Tamil Nadu government in its gazette, it has passed Tamil Nadu, then the Tamil Nadu word prevails. And Tamilagam word also prevails in practice and procedure as well as in the government records also when it mentions the people of Tamil Nadu. So I think both the words mean one and the same, but what is gazetted is the name of the state. It's an unnecessary row that is going on, and we also have no other go but to protest against all this. But however, I strongly feel that these things could be avoided.
We cannot allow it. Governor is a constitutional authority, is a watchdog of constitutional values. Mr. Ravi using the post to carry over the RSS policies, RSS ideology. To condemn such an activity, today we boycotted Ravi, not governor address.
The speech is a reflection of what the narrative and steps given by the ruling government. However, expectations were high on the governor's speech. Not having fulfilled those expectations on measures taken towards public welfare and people welfare is not there, so it's highly disappointing. And what's more disappointing is the political narrative DMK is trying to set against DMK and governor, stooping low to this level of bringing a resolution against the governor, condemning him, is a new norm.
Here the state government or their alliance parties, they are thinking that whatever their ideological orientation, and they are expecting that the governor has to address, not even in the assembly and also in the outside assembly. This is not appropriate for any political parties to expect that the government to hide their inefficiency in the administration, to hide their dynasty politics, to hide their corruption. They are taking up this arm-twisting exercise of threatening honorable governor.
Now listen in to what exactly the Tamil Nadu governor said that's now triggered a political storm in the state.
Unfortunately, in Tamil Nadu, there has been a regressive politics. Regressive politics that we are Dravidian. We have nothing to do with this, and we have been just by virtue of constitution and all, we have been brought together. In fact, Tamil Nadu is the one place, let us say Tamilagam is more appropriate.
Pramod Madhav also joining us on this. Pramod, take us through, the genesis of the controversy, the reactions, and really what's happening on ground right now.
Well, it looks like for the past 2 months, whatever the governor was speaking, DMK was opposing very less indirectly and through various other comments. But what happened recently is that in the last 1 week speech alone, governor, just like you mentioned, said that regressive politics is happening in Tamil Nadu, and that's the reason there is too much talk about federalism. He said too much talk about federalism when DMK leader MK Stalin said that Dravidian politics is about federalism, and the last one is about him suggesting that Tamilagam is a better term suited for Tamil Nadu instead of the term Tamil Nadu, which is in the Gazette. So all these things are pricing now. What today happened was that a couple of unprecedented events against the tradition of the Tamil Nadu Assembly also occurred. The first one, the governor negating a certain portion.
Go across to some breaking news coming in. Pramod, will come back to you in a minute. Siddaramaiah has announced candidature from Kolar for upcoming Karnataka polls. The Kolar Assembly constituency has a high population of Dalits, Kurubas and Muslim voters, and the BJP, the ruling party, is considered weak in the region. The Kolar seat is also safe with a direct contest between the JDS and the Congress. That's the latest coming in. So that to contest 2023 polls from Kolar. That's the breaking news on your screen. That's for the upcoming Karnataka polls. And Sagai Raj joining us on this story. Sagai, clearly, strategically, Kolar, of course, has a high population of Dalits and Muslim voters.
To contest the elections, and that particular survey was in his favor. Not only Kolar, he also did a survey in other places including Badami, and that's when he had taken a final decision that Kolar will be the safest seat for him, and it is also probably 1 to 1.5 hours from Bengaluru for him to reach Kolar. And when you talk about the vote bank, so the large number of vote bank in Kolar is of Kuruba communities, the community of Siddaramaiah, as well as backward class and minority communities. So Siddaramaiah believes that it is in his favor, and there won't be any kind of setback like how it had happened last time in Chamundeshwari constituency, where he lost his election and he won in the second seat. Now it is probably he feels that it is a safe seat for him to go ahead and contest. And remember, he has done his groundwork as well as the survey.
Let's also go across, Sagai, just one moment. Let's also go across to Anaga. She's also on ground there in Kolar. Anaga, just take us through the mood there, because you know he's got a huge welcome in the region.
Absolutely, the crowd here is going crazy. They are actually very happy about Siddaramaiah's announcement, but here is a caveat. Siddaramaiah just announced that he will contest in Kolar subject to approval from the High Command. He also went on to add that he does not have special privilege in the party and he will listen to whatever the High Command says. Participating from the Kolar constituency is his desire, but it is completely subject to High Command's approval, is what Siddaramaiah has said. And the speeches here from the senior Congress party leaders, they tried to woo the minority vote bank. In fact, one of the senior Congress leaders even tried speaking in Urdu to appease the minority vote bank here. Now, it is to be noticed that in Kolar, the high vote bank are from the SC and OBC community and from the minority community. So this has always been Siddaramaiah's stronghold. Even previously, he had won from Badami constituency by a narrow win, and had also contested from Chamundeshwari, and he had won from Varuna constituency twice. So this really looks like this is Siddaramaiah's stronghold.
You know, he said that, you know, he's put a rider saying it's subject to High Command. You know, I can't do this on my own, it's subject to High Command. But on the other hand, he's already declared his candidature. So what's really left now?
Absolutely. In fact, sources have also told us that people in the Congress had asked us to not make the announcement right away. But Siddaramaiah wanted to go ahead and make this announcement and express his desire. You know, in some ways, this is more like a show of strength. Even while we were on the way to the stage area here, they were massive show of strength. In fact, there is a big 80-feet statue of Siddaramaiah installed right here. This is nothing but sheer show of strength. Crackers, and in fact, right here, just before the speech, they had garlanded Siddaramaiah with a huge cardamom garland, and also they had crowned him with a huge silver crown, and also had given him a gada, as we call it. So this is a massive show of strength that we are seeing here from Siddaramaiah's side, even before getting a formal approval from the Congress High Command.
This is a safe seat. So does this also mean that, you know, Siddaramaiah is possibly shying away from a direct contest with the BJP?
Would you repeat? I didn't hear you.
You know, this is a fairly safe seat with a direct contest between the JDS and the Congress. Do you think this is a conscious decision from Siddaramaiah to avoid any kind of face-off with the BJP?
Yes, in some ways this is a deliberate decision by Siddaramaiah to contest from Kolar, because if you see Kolar, it is this is JDS and Congress strong bastion. So you don't have BJP making much inroads in Kolar. So we could say this is also why Siddaramaiah is trying to contest from Kolar, because see, contesting from Kolar really means he's trying to play his best game. He wants to win this time. He does not want to face any other strong opposite leaders, and that is why he has chosen Kolar, where which is a Kuruba stronghold. And Siddaramaiah, who hails from the Kuruba community himself, feels that his election prospects will be brighter this time from Kolar.
Okay. Thanks so much for joining us, Anaga. All right. Now, no end to the MCD mayor face-off. The national capital witnessed a high-voltage political drama as the BJP and AAP hit the streets. Kejriwal's party staged a protest outside Delhi BJP office and raised slogans against the Saffron Party. The protest was against the Delhi LG's appointment of 10 aldermen in the civic body. AAP called BJP party of cheaters, and BJP replied with a counter-protest. Workers of the Saffron Party protested outside Kejriwal's house and breached the barricades. Let's in fact go across. We've got a BJP addressing a press conference. Let's listen it.
महीने में दिल्ली सरकार ने अर्बन डेवलपमेंट PWD, women and child, excise, environment, health, prosecution, transport, revenue, power, ये जितने भी उनके डिपार्टमेंट हैं दिल्ली सरकार के, उनके ऊपर कुल मिलाकर पिछले 8 महीने में 20 करोड़ रुपए के करीब खर्च किया और 20 करोड़ में से 18 करोड़ 97 लाख रुपया केवल अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी को पेमेंट कर दी, केवल एक्साइज डिपार्टमेंट में, एक ही डिपार्टमेंट। बाकी डिपार्टमेंट के केसेस तो आपके सरकारी वकील लड़ रहे हैं, बाकी डिपार्टमेंट के सारे हाई कोर्ट के, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के, डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट के केसेस आपके जो दिल्ली सरकार के वकील हैं वो लड़ रहे हैं, मगर केवल एक्साइज डिपार्टमेंट का केस वो अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी लड़ रहा है, क्योंकि आपको मालूम है कि आपने चोरी करी। एक तो चोरी करी, एक तो आपने एक ऐसी पॉलिसी बनाई उसमें आपने बहुत सारा पैसा कमाया, ऊपर से अब उसको छुपाने के लिए ताकि आपके नेता जेल ना जाएं, तो एक्साइज डिपार्टमेंट जो सीधा सीधा डिप्टी सीएम के अंडर आता है, वो इतना करोड़ों रुपए दिल्ली की जनता का खर्च कर रहा है। अब मैं आपको दूसरे वकील का नाम बताऊं तो कि उनका दूसरा वकील कौन है जिसके ऊपर उन्होंने 5 करोड़ 30 लाख रुपए की पेमेंट करी है। वो दूसरे वकील का नाम और कोई नहीं, उस वकील का नाम है राहुल मेहरा। अब ये राहुल मेहरा कौन है? ये आप अगर अपने मोबाइल पर गूगल करेंगे कि राहुल मेहरा कौन है, तो आपको आएगा कि राहुल मेहरा इज आप पार्टी लीडर। वो आप पार्टी का लीडर है ऑलरेडी।
All right, let's also get you some other reactions coming in on this entire issue. As you can see on your screens, you know, a whole host of reactions as this entire issue escalates.
सदन के अंदर मेजॉरिटी हमारी, मैंडेट हमारा, मेयर हमारी बनेगी, स्टैंडिंग कमेटी हमारी बनेगी, सरकार हमारी बनेगी, तो बेईमानी कौन करेगा? बीजेपी करेगी ना। हम क्यों करेंगे बेईमानी? हमें तो मैंडेट मिला है। बेईमानी वो करेगा जिसको कुछ नहीं मिला, जिसको जनता ने कुछ नहीं दिया, इसलिए बीजेपी बेईमानी करके सरकार बनाना चाहती है। हम उनकी बेईमानी नहीं चलने देंगे।
Why are you not letting the councillor take the oath? Point number 1. Why are you so much worried that you are in a बहुमत में हो आप, and you are in a majority? Why are you not letting the mayor and deputy mayor election should happen? Why are you not doing it? Why are you creating a ruckus in the house? Let the house run. Let the house take their own place and let the house decide who is the next mayor.
All right, so lots of politics unraveling across the country. Now, Joshimath has been declared a disaster-prone area post the high-level meeting conducted by the PMO. A committee of experts along with the Secretary Board of Management and members of NDMA will visit Joshimath today. Disaster Management and Experts team formed by the Uttarakhand government has submitted its report to Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami. Also in Uttarakhand, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami will hold a review meeting with all agencies in Dehradun today. Earlier on Sunday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a telephonic conversation with CM Dhami and took stock of the situation and assured him of all possible help. Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister also held a high-level review on the Joshimath situation. The central government agencies and experts are assisting Uttarakhand to prepare short, medium and long-term plans to deal with the Joshimath situation.
सभी लोग मिलकर, सरकार है, सामाजिक संगठन है, राजनीतिक संगठन है, हमारी सबकी पहली प्राथमिकता है कि जोशीमठ शहर बचना चाहिए। जहां सभी लोगों से मैंने मिलकर भी वैसे भी अनुरोध किया है और लोग लगे भी हैं, सब लोग अब इस काम पर लग गए हैं और जो खतरे की जद में आने वाले 68 मकान थे उन सभी को शिफ्ट किया गया है और जो एक जोन बना है 600 मकानों से अधिक का, उनको भी वहां से सुरक्षित स्थानों पर ले जाने की कार्रवाई गतिमान है।
स्थिति बहुत चिंताजनक है।
विस्फोटक स्थिति तक चिंताजनक है। किसी समय भी सारा ढांचा कोलैप्स कर सकता है। प्रकृति चेतावनी दे रही है और हम उस चेतावनी के अनुरूप आचरण नहीं कर रहे हैं। एक ही तरीका है कि जोशीमठ को दूसरी जगह बसाया जाए, नया जोशीमठ बनाया जाए और पुराने जोशीमठ का ट्रीटमेंट किया जाए। जो कारण हैं जोशीमठ के सिंक करने के, जिसके सब लोगों में चर्चा है, उन कारणों में एनटीपीसी की टनल और दूसरे जो 4 धाम यात्रा के निर्माण कार्य इत्यादि हैं, उन सब पर रोक लगाई जाए।
जो आपने पीआईएल दायर की है इस वक्त सुप्रीम कोर्ट में, उसमें क्या कुछ मांगे आपकी तरफ से रखी गई हैं?
देखिए, हमने ये चाहा है कि जो उत्तरदायी संस्थाएं हैं, सरकार है, उनको निर्देश सुप्रीम कोर्ट जारी करे कि इस घटना को हल्के में न लें, गंभीरता से लें, क्योंकि केवल 20-25 हजार लोगों की प्राण का ये प्रश्न नहीं है, सबके प्राण संकट में है, ये भी बहुत बड़ी बात है। इसके अलावा बहुत बड़ी संपत्ति है और ये शहर एक धरोहर है और केवल ये 20-50 हजार लोगों का केंद्र नहीं है, ये समस्त सनातन धर्मी 80 करोड़ से अधिक जो सनातन धर्मी हैं, उन सनातन धर्मियों की आस्था का केंद्र है ये।
Okay, let's take a very quick break on that note. Lots more coming up. Do stay tuned. You're watching India Today.
You are watching India Today.
The men and women who built Indian industry, and the young guns who are shaping tomorrow's India. From storied careers to unicorn dreams.
The equity market is a dynamic space that needs sharper insights and perfect timing.
What stock, what fund, what to pick and what to sell.
How do you make money on the markets? And what are the superior strategies for a winning portfolio?
Your questions answered by 30 years
of undisputed leadership. Only at the Market Today Summit.
Mrunal Thakur has signed her next film starring Nani, which is tentatively titled Nani 30. As per the glimpse released by the makers, the film looks like an emotional family drama. The image of Nani with a young girl showed that the movie could revolve around a father-daughter relationship.
నువ్వు ఉంచుదా అంటే ఉంచుదా
నిజంగా
ఇట్రా నువ్వు చెప్పు నీ విష్ లిస్ట్ ఏంటో.
Directed by debutant filmmaker Shauryav, the film will mark Mrunal's second Telugu film after she delivered a remarkable performance in Siddaramaiah, which co-starred Dulquer Salmaan and Rashmika Mandanna. The romantic drama was based on a love story between Sita, played by Mrunal, and Lieutenant Ram, essayed by Dulquer. It was directed by Hanu Ragapudi. Meanwhile, the actress has several Hindi films lined up in 2023. One is with Aditya Roy Kapoor, titled Gumrah, which is the official remake of the hit Tamil film Thadam. She will also be seen essaying the role of the on-screen sister of Ishan Khattar in Raju Krishna Menon directorial Pipa. The film is based on the life of Brigadier Balram Singh Mehta.
Athleisure has become quite the trend post-pandemic and is here to stay in 2023. It's a hybrid style of inculcating athletic wear in our everyday outfits.
I think the word here is most comfortable, in fact, not just comfort. You feel, very liberated in those clothes. It feels like a second skin, literally. And, you can go out in them, you can sleep in them, you can go to the gym in them. So, yeah.
Initially popularized by women, athleisure has branched into men's clothing now. The market acquisition of athleisure is growing rampantly. They are even replacing traditional activewear and even cutting into jeans sales.
I would say the total market size for the sportswear is somewhere close to 10,000 crores, out of which I think 20 to 25% is occupied by athleisure and growing at the rate of 25 to 30% year on year.
Athleisure has carved out a niche for itself in the clothing industry.
Nowadays, everybody is so, especially post the pandemic, everybody's just so, health conscious, and you see so many people out on the road doing some sort of activity or another. And, every other corner there's a gym or there's some people doing something physical, which is great. So I think, people tend to be usually in their athleisure outfits, I would say through the day.
Yoga pants, gym wears, leggings, shorts have unapologetically become our go-to outfit. Be it casual dinners, going to a mall or office, athleisure is here to stay. The craze over sneakers has made some of the top international brands foray into it, with women now wearing them for comfort with dresses and even saris. There has been a massive influx in variety of active wears today. Active wears have become a part of everyday routine. Athleisure is a trend that is here to stay. Riya Modi, Lifestyle Bureau, India Today.
Hello and welcome. You're watching In the Club. I'm Dipali Patel. This is where we get you the best from the world of entertainment. First up, Priyanka Chopra borrowed Isha Ambani's LA home to host the screening of Pan-Nalan Directorial and India's first entry to the Oscars this year, Chhello Show. Several celebrities from film fraternity and a host of Academy members also attended the screening, including the team of the Gujarati drama. Take a look.
आओ खते जरा नोखों से।
बापू जी, एक बात पूछूं?
ना।
Team Chhello Show takes down LA. Yes, Priyanka Chopra hosted a screening of Pan-Nalan Directorial and India's official entry to the Oscars this year, Chhello Show. Reputed names from the film fraternity and a host of Academy members were in attendance, including the team of this Gujarati drama, including the little wonder Bhavin Rabri.
Because everyone can afford to go buy a ticket.
Several visuals from the evening are doing rounds on the internet. In one of them, Priyanka can be seen giving a speech remembering the times of single-screen theatres in small towns as she dips herself into the pride of Indian cinema and the movies coming out from the country.
One movie that plays in that theatre, not what we're used to with like so many choices and multiple choice questions and all kinds of movies available under one roof.
The actress also took to social media to share glimpses from the night as she extended her support for Chhello show and captioned the post as, "The least I can do is always support the industry that taught me all I know about my job. So proud of the amazing movies that comes out of Indian cinema. Chhello show being one of the special ones. Good luck team, go get them." Please see Chhello Show Last Film Show, a regional language movie Gujarati, which has been selected as India's official entry to the Best International Feature Film category at the 95th Academy Awards. Written and directed by Pannalin, this incredible film revolves around a 9-year-old's Bhavin Rabri fascination with cinema. Priyanka also thanked Isha Ambani in her post, whose LA home she had borrowed for the screening. It was followed by a dinner reception for members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The makers of the film, including filmmaker Pannalin and producers Siddaramaiah Roy Kapoor and Dheer Momaya, reciprocated Priyanka's gesture as they issued a joint statement which read, "Priyanka is a global icon, a tremendously talented actor, and most of all, a very generous person. We are very moved that she extended her support to Last Film Show by hosting the screening." The team was most thrilled by how much she loved the film, especially the performances of the child actors. Last Film Show is one of the 15 movies, along with Korean Decision to Leave, Denmark's Holy Spider, and Pakistan's Joyland, on the Best International Feature Film shortlist for the 95th Academy Awards. The film has received several accolades across the globe so far and has made India proud. Chhello Show also had a world premiere at Tribeca Film Festival in New York. That's not all, the film had also created history for being only the 4th film in the country to be shortlisted for an Oscar. After 21 years, along with Shaunak Sen's All That Breathes, Guneet Monga and Kartiki Gonsalves, The Elephant Whisperers, and S.S. Rajamouli's RRR. It looks like India has not only arrived at the Oscars but has also arrived in a way that will forever be etched in history. For the unversed, Last Film Show is a part autobiographical drama that captures the charm of the western region of Gujarat while paying homage to the cinema of the past. The film also features Vikas Bata, Richa Meena, Bhavesh Shrimali, Dipen Rawal, and late child actor Rahul Kohli. The story is set against the backdrop of cinemas in India witnessing a massive transition from celluloid to digital, where hundreds of single-screen cinemas stand dilapidated or have disappeared altogether. With Gyanisha Malik, Entertainment Bureau, India Today. There are other big newsmakers as well and now from regional cinema. Take a look at our trending segment, Up South. S.S. Rajamouli and Junior NTR were present at LA's DGA Theatre, where their film RRR was being shown. After the film had been screened, the director-actor duo received a standing ovation from the audience present there. The video from the screening has also gone viral on social media. Recently, RRR made it to the BAFTA long list as well. The S.S. Rajamouli film featuring Ram Charan and Junior NTR was nominated in non-English language category. The final list will be out on January 19th. Meanwhile, Srinivas Mohan has been nominated for Best Visual Effects and Ashwin Rajshekhar for Best Sound in the Asian Film Awards for this period drama. However, beating RRR with as many as 6 nods was Mani Ratnam's Punyan Selvan, including Best Movie, Best Music, Best Editing, Best Production Design, Best Cinematography and Best Costume Design. Only these 2 Indian films have made it to the nominations this year at Asian Academy Awards. Moreover, RRR's song Natu Natu made it to the top 15 in the original song category for Golden Globes 2023. What's more, the film has also been sent as an independent entry to the Oscars in 14 categories, including Best Actor, Best Motion Picture and Best Director. KGF star Yash celebrated his 37th birthday, and to mark this special occasion, fans of the rocking star conducted special shows of his film in multiple cities and put out several cutouts for his birthday. They also busted crackers in excitement. Meanwhile, an update on the much-awaited 3rd installment of KGF has surfaced, and if reports are to be believed, the film will go on floors only in 20.
All right, cutting across to Bengaluru, where protests are raging on against the book on Siddaramaiah that projected him as Tipu. These are on-ground live visuals coming in as protests get increasingly agitated in Bengaluru. This is all about the book that on Siddaramaiah that has projected him as Tipu on the cover. In fact, the court's also stepping in and saying defamatory content should be removed. So this is becoming quite a controversy. Sagai Raj is joining us on this. Sagai, you're on the ground. You've been tracking this as it intensifies. The courts have also stepped in. What are protesters now saying? What do they want to see, given that the courts have already asked for a stay on the release?
We are joined by Siddaramaiah, the BJP MLC as well as the BJP leader. Sir, thank you so much for talking to India. Sir, अभी जो प्रोग्राम कैंसिल हुआ है, आपने लीगल बॉडी खाने के बाद कभी कैंसिल किया है, अब क्या करने वाले सर फ्यूचर?
अब क्या करने वाले सर फ्यूचर में?
देखो, हम कोर्ट के वास्ते अभी कोर्ट ने स्टे ऑर्डर दे दिया है, उसके वास्ते गौरव से हम ये पुस्तक रिलीज करने में हमें रोक दिया है। ये लीगल बैटल कुछ है, वो चालू रहेंगे। चालू होने के बाद वो स्टे ऑर्डर निकालने के बाद वो करेंगे, वो उनका ये है। मैं बोलने का ये पुस्तक में क्या है मुझे भी पता नहीं, रिलीज करने के लिए मैं ही आया हूं, मगर वो उसके अंदर क्या है ये किसको भी पता नहीं है। सिद्धरामैया को क्या पता? सिद्धरामैया क्यों इतने फिक्र क्यों है उसको? क्यों फिक्र क्यों है? दर्द क्या दर्द हुआ उसको? उसके वास्ते मैं समझता हूं कुछ उसका मन में वैसे ही बैठ गया है। क्या क्या मैं गलती किया है जीवन में मीन्स पर्सनली नहीं है, मैं हम बोलने का चीफ मिनिस्टर बनके वो क्या क्या किया था।
अभी क्या करने वाले सर फ्यूचर लीगल बैटल में?
लीगल बैटल में वो मेरा काम नहीं है, वो व्यवस्थापक कोई है, वो काम वो चालू करेंगे।